Yes, guys. What the fuck is that? Ah, God knows. Today's been a fucking mess. Right, we're back. Big up everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Why has this set my Wi-Fi to the wrong thing again? I can't be asked. Oh, today's been a mess. How's the connection? How's the connection? Because this might be bugging again. Bear with me for a sec. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to come back. There we go. That should be a lot better. Fucking bullshit. It always sets me to the wrong fucking Wi-Fi. That's the second time it's done that now. Useless. Yeah, it is a laptop disaster class. It took me half an hour to make the fucking thumbnail. This is dreadful, bro. We're here. We're back. Big up to everybody. Like, subscribe, all of that shit. Connection should be a lot better now, thankfully, because... what a mess. What a mess. But there is some topics to get through. We're going to talk about the whole Gallagher contract situation that has been doing the rounds over the last 24 hours. We might be moving to Fulham, which I want to kill myself. Even if it's closer to where I live, I still don't want it. No, guys, the laptop's fine. It's the fact that it keeps switching to the wrong Wi-Fi whenever I turn it off. Like, there's Wi-Fi that's literally 10 times better. Stick to that. But whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. Big up to Go AM. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're all good. What else is there? Christmas Eve. We have a Christmas Eve fixture. Fucking brilliant. The news is just awful right now. And we have a Felix tweet on Ivan Toney. Basically means we're going to try and go for a striker in January. But I still don't want that to be the focus right now. Obviously, yeah, we're being linked to Sancho again. But the reasons for that are just bullshit. And I think they're just trying to create some clicks with Chelsea. But you know this is going to keep doing the rounds, because we were linked with him before he even went to Manchester United. But yeah, big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, and all of that. I need a zoot. And yeah, big up to everybody. E1 says no to Sancho. I'm with you, bro. Sancho, rim job, and the bargain bin St. Maximin. Fucking hell. Oh my gosh. Hard to say one is better than the next. Hey, Sterling's been on job this season. Sterling's been on job. Even you can say that, bro. Even you can say that. If I can give Gallagher his props and say that he's turned the corner this season, you can give Sterling some props. Well, big up to Enoch. Big up to, I think that's just 69. Big up. Warrior. Big up to Chloe. Big up to Icky. Big up to Daniel. Big up to everybody in here. What else? And yeah, join the Super Chat lottery. We're still running that until Halloween. And yeah, then we'll do the lottery and figure out who's won that as well. So yeah, big up to everybody. Big up. Everyone's saying Sancho. First off, I'm with all of you guys. I'm not with Sancho either. Big up to Matt as well. Big up my guy. I'm not with this Sancho move. Apparently, The Athletic is saying that some in the industry believe Sancho's connections to London, the city he grew up in, make Chelsea a possible option. Well, go to West Ham then, if that's the case. Ain't this guy on like 350k a week, first and foremost? Like, I don't like the amount of times our club keeps getting linked to this guy. He's not good. Well, he's not been good for United. I know Rance has tried to make the argument that it's United that have held him back, and I might listen to that argument, but that's if he's at Chelsea and I'm trying to find a way to cope with it. As of now, like, trying to find a way to make this Sancho to Chelsea move sound good is like literally the same shit that we took the piss out of United fans for with Mount and Arsenal fans for with Havertz. Sancho has been a flop for 3 years straight. That's it. If he comes to Chelsea, you better be taking a fat pay cut, because you can't be coming to my club on those wages. Let me just double check. I swear he's on 350k a week. 373k. Yeah, get in the bin. Get in the bin. Let me just confirm that. 275, 300, whatever it is too much. Whatever it is, it's just way too much. We don't need him. You got enough wingers already as it stands with 1 game a week. I don't need a guy who hasn't even played since when was his last game? When was his last game? We don't need this guy. I'm good. I don't even need to ask you in the chat if you want him because I think everyone is on the same wavelength with this. No. No. Not unless the board want to die by this sword. Because if that's the case, then, hey, maybe the data analysts know something we don't know. But even then, the wages. No. Luis Sancho is I'm a Chelsea fan. Sign me up. I'll be cheaper. I'll be on less wages. I won't demand as much game time. Sign me up then. That don't make any difference. I'm saying he's proper Chelsea. Oh, boy. Fucking hell. You see how low we're scraping the barrel to try and find reasons to bring this guy here. Fuck that. I don't need Sancho at my club. I don't need him at my club. We're already trying to figure out what we're doing with Toney. Fucking, what are we going to do on the left-hand side? We've got Angelo Gabriel coming back next season. He's balling out in France right now. Do not need me no Jadon Sancho. I'm good. Chelsea should sign. Yeah, I bet you'd love us to do that. You'd love us to go take Rashford off your hands too. Fuck that. If this was Sancho at Dortmund, definitely. Yeah, it's like saying this was Havertz at Leverkusen, definitely. This Chelsea Havertz, though, he's a bag of shit. It's the same thing. That's why I cannot speak on bringing him to Chelsea. It's already hypocritical. This has to be literally the board just ignore everybody and bring him in. And they're like, cool. Now, if that's the case, then I'm not saying we have to back it, but it's happening. And if it's happening, then don't really know what to do. Don't really know what to do about that. Watching one feed. Who the fuck is trying to call me now? Oh, well, I'm live. You have to wait. Is what it is. Who says we need Sancho badly? State the reasons. I want to hear it. State the reasons. J Dino says Toney on loan. I wouldn't be against it. I wouldn't be against it. So right now we have Mudryk and Sterling for the left. Basically Sterling, Madueke, Maatsen can play on either side. I feel like I'm missing a winger too. Let me know. But maybe not this season. Just for the case of depth. Just in case. But maybe next season we might have to have that conversation. Hell, to be honest, if in January... Oh, yeah, Cole Palmer, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Now I've got them in my head. Leave. Toney respectfully needs a bit more game time. I don't mind him staying. I don't mind him going on loan, but he's had barely any minutes this season. Barely any minutes. Now, I guess maybe keeping him probably just keeps us safe in terms of depth, but I'm not against him going on loan. Not really against him. Just because he's barely getting minutes. Barely getting minutes. You might see him start against Blackburn. Maybe start in the next round after we beat Blackburn, because really and truly we should be sorting that and moving on. That's about it. Yeah. Toney ain't getting a lot of game time. So if there's a club that's willing to give him minutes and will actually give him minutes, none of this Andre Santos type loan deals, then go for it. But it has to be the right club. It has to be the right club. Sancho deadass isn't clear of Mudryk right now. Deadass isn't clear of him right now. Toney's probably still clear of him right now. Sancho's in the bin and he's got no match sharpness. Like, what are we doing? No. Don't mind Sancho move as long as it will be a loan move. But even then, we're paying half of it. But then why even bring him on loan? Why even bring him on loan? We're already struggling to even get Toney into the team. If we see Dortmund Sanchez, then a deal could... Nah, man. This is what we mocked Arsenal fans for. Like, hey, forget the last 3 years. If we could just wish Dortmund Sancho into existence, then it might be a good move for us in the long term. No. 3 years have passed, my friend. 3 years have passed. And he has declined, regressed, gone backwards. Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that. Opportunistic, like maybe if he was in good form or something. It's not. We don't need him. We don't need him. I'm just hoping this is all just clickbait bullshit and that's it. That's it. The man said, no, bro, you can't fix her. Facts. You cannot fix her. She don't want to be saved. Let's get out of this whole Sancho talk anyway. What else is there? So, Ivan Toney. We had a little Felix tweet yesterday saying Chelsea's initiative for January is to go for a striker, and currently that is Ivan Toney. One sec. Yeah, that should be. Yeah, there we go. Try and add stream markers. Right, let's get into the Ivan Toney stuff. So Chelsea's initiative for January is to go for a striker. Currently, that's Ivan Toney. Despite switching agencies, Toney's direct representative has moved with him, and Chelsea have been in contact directly with his representative since May, initially by Winstanley, now more led by Joe Shields. Toney would be open to a move to Chelsea. Personal terms are not an issue. Arsenal also monitoring. So basically, according to Felix, expect a serious push for a striker in January. And to be fair, we are lacking that killer edge in front of goal. I'd say it's the only game-changing transfer profile that we're lacking right now. Felix also said that Arsenal are interested. They haven't done as much groundwork as Chelsea. They also don't really need to, because they could just walk in and look more attractive than us, especially right now, even with us being unbeaten in 4. They're still going for a title. They're still in the Champions League. They're still looking in a much better position. But you keep improving, you keep getting results, and if we're in a better position in January, who knows? Maybe you'll want to join us. I know a lot of people are saying Osimhen. The real question is, do you want Toney in January or Osimhen in the summer? What would you prefer? I'm not really that fussed. Like, there's positives in both of them joining. You're not really missing out with the pair. That's a win-win situation, if anything. So I don't mind. If you go in for Toney in January and we leave Osimhen, fine. If you leave Toney and you go for Osimhen in the summer and you guarantee you get him joining, fine. Do I want to do... I could do, but I want to see people's reasons. I see what you're saying, Warrior. I might do a poll in general, but I want to see people's reasons for whichever side they're on. Would you wait for Osimhen? Why? Would you go for Toney in January? I think it's a bit more dependent on where we are. Like, if we're really struggling for goals, even by then, we're still not looking clinical. We're missing a fuck ton of chances. Maybe we do have to bite the bullet now. Maybe. If we start taking our chances a little bit more, do we need to rush? Do we need to rush? That might be a question too. You could potentially go for Osimhen. And I've been saying, like, the little quiet thing that I don't think a lot of people are noticing is Lukaku. Roma are not going to buy that guy. Roma will not buy him. So, if he's looking for another club in the summer, I am taking him and I'm dog walking him to Napoli and I'm being like, well, there's your Osimhen replacement. Now push us to the top of the list. Because nobody else is offering you a direct replacement. We are offering you a direct replacement. We will take Osimhen off your hands, pay you nicely for it. In return, you already have a replacement. Toney is Premier League proven. Like, I get it, but I always feel like Premier League proven is a bit of a buzzword. Like, it's nothing wrong, but Premier League proven isn't the be-all and end-all of signings. Players can go from other leagues and ball out too. I think we just feel a lot more safer going for an option that we've seen ball out in this league. And that's fine. Like, I understand that that's a natural reaction to have. I was quietly doing the same thing in the summer because I've just seen more of Toney than I have of Osimhen. But really and truly, if both are available, I ain't fussed. But I understand people going for the Prem proven thing. I get it. I really do. Toney might reject you. It's a might. Apparently, we're further in negotiations. Personal terms will not be a problem. So it could work. Who's to say he might reject us? You guys think we can keep spending big? Yes, definitely. And because we're out of Europe, we can still amortize the contracts. Like, we got to remember, only the teams in Europe have it fixed for 5-year contracts max. If you're out of Europe, you can still do it, which is why we've been doing it. Do you trust the source, though? The source isn't saying we're going for Toney. The source isn't saying Toney is Chelsea's. The source is saying Toney is allegedly number 1 on the list. That's it. All it's saying is that our idea is that we are going for a striker in January, and currently that striker is Toney. They're not really giving anything too final. That still could change. So, really and truly, it is still just going to be Toney or Osimhen. What's it? Actually, yes, that's a very fair point. Although, let's say we make UCL in the summer. We still have until July the 1st to be able to amortize those contracts because it's still in the same year. So it still kind of works out. Because we're still not going to be in Europe until July the 1st. That's when all the new laws will come into place, and then that's probably where we kind of can't do the 7-year amortization thing anymore. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not as easy as that. I said Watkins is like 3rd on the list, and there's a gaping hole between Toney, Osimhen, and Watkins, respectfully. Good striker, but I still can't shake the stuff I was hearing from Villa fans at the start of the season about him missing a lot of chances. What else? The Craven Cottage news. All right, cool. We'll talk about that quickly. So, Todd Boehly is believed to have held informal talks with Fulham owner Shahid Khan about the possibility of ground sharing. Kill me. But although representing the most convenient move just 1 mile down the road, a spell in Craven Cottage, capacity 25.7. Oh my gosh. Could see the Blues miss out on key revenue. Deep. If we do this, Craven Cottage is going to be our home for 4 years. 4 years. I am good. This kind of indicates that the whole Else Court plan is over. Finished. Which is a bit shit. Because that was our best chance of moving and being able to build above 60k. But out of all the available options, Craven Cottage is the fucking worst. It's the worst. First off, you're going to be making less money in terms of matchday revenue because it's a much smaller ground. Second of all, the matchday experience is going to be worse. Third of all, good luck trying to get tickets to that game if you're not a season ticket holder. Good luck. Because that's not going to happen. I think there's 25,000 season ticket holders at Chelsea in general. So if we go there, that's just going to be season ticket only. Why don't we try Wembley like Spurs did? I think we will still try it, but we haven't opened any talks about Wembley. Why do they need more revenue? The bridge means more. What do you mean means more? Yeah, you're going to need to go into some depth on that. But yeah, Wembley is the ideal route for us. I'd say Twickenham as well because they got 82k, but they haven't really been shown that they're willing to do that in history. Like, we've tried to go for Twickenham before, it hasn't really worked. And no other club has tried it either. Wembley, at least Tottenham was able to go there for a year and a half. Now, I'd like to say it would work. We're going to have setbacks regardless. This is the thing. Because you're going to have to deal with the community there. Brent residents had an issue with Tottenham moving, but Spurs kind of softened the blow by offering community projects in the Brent areas. They put money towards the area. They gave a few free tickets to residents and all of that. So we could potentially offer the same thing. Because realistically, that's the whole point of Wembley. Wembley's there for football games. Twickenham, I don't know how regularly Twickenham gets used, but I haven't seen it work before. So I don't know if we're going to have a lot of luck there. I think Wembley's our easiest option. Even if it means we have to shut off the upper tier for some games. You're still going to end up with 51k or maybe even 62k. And that's going to be way more than fucking Fulham has. Going to Fulham is just dead. That's not going to work out. From a fan's perspective, that's going to be crap. The only positive to it is that it's close to Chelsea. That's it. The stadium is fine. It's the history. Why does Chelsea need more revenue? It's not just about more revenue. It's also about being able to use the stadium for other events too. And then that brings in more money to the club as well. It only worked for Tottenham because their stadium had no hit. That's silly logic, my friends. That's silly logic. I don't think Twickenham's going to happen anyway. I've kind of accepted that. I feel like it's either going to be Wembley, it's going to be Craven Cottage, or God forbid, it's going to be the London Stadium. The London Stadium is a dead match day experience. It takes like an hour to get in, an hour to get out. But what I would say is, as much as I hate to say, it's a ground better suited to Chelsea with 60k. It's better suited. It's just got to be anything but Fulham. Anything but Fulham. Brentford, come on, bro. Yeah, we ain't going Brentford. We're not going Brentford. Heard maybe Twickenham. I heard Twickenham as well, but like Twickenham, I think is very unrealistic. I think it's very unrealistic. This is also very early on, so I also wouldn't panic too much about it. We're not planning on moving for at least another 3 years. So there's going to be a bunch of informal talks as they figure out the best available place for them. But wherever we go, we're going to be there for 3 to 4 years. I've heard the idea of like Wembley for the big matches and Craven Cottage for the smaller matches, which I don't know how that would work logistically. I'll be real. Ideally, I just want us to go Wembley. If we're going to have to move out the bridge, then fucking go to Wembley for 4 years. I'd rather do that. At least it's a much bigger ground. At least it's a much better area around the ground. At least it'll be easier to get out of. I know people always talk about, oh, it's so long getting out of Wembley because of that long walk down Wembley Way. Respectfully, if you think the only way to get out of Wembley Stadium is through Wembley Way, you haven't been to Wembley enough. Getting out of Wembley is so much easier if you know the side roads. Wembley's a total pain to get to. I guess, but there'd be more seats which would suit the club more because there'd be more revenue. That's the only thing that would make Fulham a positive, is that it doesn't really change anybody's journey. Doesn't do a lot of difference. Wembley is not a shithole. Wembley is not a shithole. Well, what the nearby area of Wembley Stadium is not a shithole. Let me correct myself there. The outer area, I prefer not to speak. As someone who stayed in Wembley for 2 years for uni, I prefer really not to speak. But the inner area, like the area surrounding the stadium, that's calm. Man said the Emirates, God forbid we have to go to that shithole for 4 years. I'm good. Although, imagine we win the Premier League at the Emirates before Arsenal do that. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be hilarious. Wembley's easy for me. Get off. That's the thing. Like, we're all going to talk about from a perspective of what's easiest for us. What's easiest for me is Fulham. But I don't want to go Fulham every other week. Fuck that. I would rather detour to Wembley. It's a nice stadium at least. What about Twickenham? I don't think it's that likely. You're going to have to do a lot of work around the community and put a lot of money into that area to even make it look persuasive. Because they're not used to football. So they're a lot more likely to say no to it. At the end of the day, it is all just ifs and buts. It is all just ifs and buts. It is around there when... I think the inner area is fine. It's just once you start to get away from the whole stadium and all the little flats around there, then it's a bit of a dump. It's a bit of a dump. Whereas, near Richmond, near Hounslow, it's like southwest. I think logistically, it might be a bit more of a nightmare to get to. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because I don't think there's any nearby train stations. Let me check. Is there any nearby stations? There's Twickenham Railway Station. Is there any underground ones? Nah, you're making a long walk from Hounslow East. Yeah, that is a long fucking walk if you're taking the overground. How long is that from Hounslow East? 40-minute walk, not too deep. Not too deep. It'd be a bit annoying if you're running late. Selhurst Park, you're taking the piss. Yeah, just not Arsenal. Unless our team's patterned up by then. Then it would just be hilarious to lift the league title there before they do. But yeah, we'll see what happens on the ground front. We'll see what happens. Because there's going to be a lot more discussions on this over the next few weeks, years. Keep hitting the like button, though. Keep subscribing. All of that shit. What else is there? Conor Gallagher. We haven't even spoken about this. As of now, there is no contract talks between Chelsea and Conor Gallagher, with 18 months of his contract left. He is set to become a free agent at the end of next season and will almost certainly be the subject of fresh transfer interest in January if no significant progress is made on a new contract. Jacob, I'll make a video on that. That's a good idea. I'll make a video on that. But yeah, Conor Gallagher, no contract talks just yet. Be interesting to see how Chelsea react to his improvement, especially if he continues to show this form in the next few games. On one hand, you are easily getting 50 million for him. Maybe even more if he shows that consistency and if he continues to build up on it. But on the other hand, though, if he continues to improve, there's an even bigger argument towards keeping him. And I see it. Even as a squad player, I think he improves us if he's playing at this level week in and week out and continues to improve. We just got to gauge it over the next few games. Now, Simon Phillips reported that Liverpool are one of the Premier League clubs interested in Conor Gallagher. And I do expect there to be more interest in him, especially if he hasn't re-signed by January. I wonder what Chelsea's plans are going to be with him, especially seeing as Pochettino has now been reported to have the final say on transfers. We know how much he rates Conor Gallagher. Will he have the final say on letting Gallagher go? I don't think so. So we'll have to see. What would you guys do? Would you guys sell Gallagher in January? Or would you guys keep him? Yeah, man, bro, you already know me. I don't run with agendas. All I want is for players to improve. Gallagher was a bag of crap last season. This season, you are blind if you haven't seen improvement. You are blind. Straight blind. Like, that would be an agenda. That would be a fat agenda. That guy's been balling out. Just, I need him to be more consistent. Keep that Arsenal performance and make that a week in, week out level. That's what I want. So we're saying keep, sell, keep. How can you sell your best? I think you're going too far, but I'd still keep. I'm with you on that. Warrior wants to sell. Bulldog, keep. Man said sell end. Okay, so you're just trolling. Scott would still sell. Fair enough. Keep him. It would hurt the team at this point to sell him. If he doesn't sign a new deal, yeah. Ultimately, it's going to lead to that. If he doesn't re-sign, we're going to get rid of him. But As of right now, I don't know if I'd let go of him in January. Even with the likes of Nkuku coming back, for example. Next few games will say a lot, though. Because if he brings that performance to Tottenham, to Man City, to Newcastle, and we get results, then I don't know if you can get rid this early. I don't know if you can. Do not sell him. Best midfielder this season. Letting go in January would be self-sabotage. Big up Mitchie boy. You know the game. Every time. We'll see what happens in the next few weeks, because I think there's going to be even more people pushing for him to re-sign if he continues his form. The reason why it wasn't the same energy with Mount was because Mount was playing like dog shit last season. Gallagher, no. He's saying, this is why you need to re-sign me. And he's improving. He's playing a lot better. Like I've been saying, like 3 100 million plus midfielders on the pitch on Saturday, and the 3 Cobham graduate was better than all of them. That's where we need the standard to be. And even if he isn't a starter for us in our best team, if that's the level he's performing at, there's no reason not to have him in the squad. No reason not to. Lewis in the December schedule, I saw that the Luton game. Oh, God forbid. I already know we got the Christmas Eve fixture at Wolves, which is fucking dreadful. When do we ever do Christmas Eve fixtures either? I've never seen that here. So where is Luton? 12:30 on us. Oh, kill me. Fucking kill me. Early kickoff at that dump. I might have to fuck off the Luton game too. I won't lie to you. I might have to fuck that one off. I might be skipping 2 away games on the bounce. Wolves already is a no. I am not spending my Christmas Eve in fucking Wolverhampton. Get in the bin. The only game on that day too. Yeah, fuck that. I'm doing a watch along. Fuck that. I am not going to Wolves. And Luton, 12:30, you will not see my ass there either. I'm good. Fulham at home on the 12:30, I'll back it. Whatever, I'll do that. What are the other ones? Man United away is an 8:15. These lot hate us. These lot hate us with the fixtures they've given us in December. Manchester away on an 8:15. You bag of cunts. Everton early kickoff on a Sunday. Again. This December list is atrocious. This is outrageous. So we got the late kickoff at Manchester on a fucking Wednesday. Then we got to go up again to Liverpool on the Sunday for an early kickoff at the 2 p.m. Then you got Christmas Eve away at 1 p.m. And then you got Luton Town away at 12:30. Man, just say you hate Chelsea fans. Just say you hate Chelsea fans. What is this shit? I'm still going United away. Like, I don't care. I'm going to be there to boo the fuck out of Mount for 90 minutes. But fucking hell. Yeah, I'm going to have to stay up at Manchester. Everton, I might have to go up the night before. Oh, this is a ball ache. This is a fucking ball ache. Yeah, Matt, we might have to do what we did last time in Manchester, bro. Luton away at 12:30, you bag of cunts. That is horrific. That is fucking horrific. That is the worst month of away fixtures I think I've ever seen in my life. Not a single good away day at a single good time. And the worst part is, they're all shithole away days. Old Trafford is a dump. Everton is a dump. Wolves is a dump. Luton Town is a dump. Fucking hell. Oh, I missed 5 minutes ago when I didn't see that shit. The scheduling, and we're not even in Europe. We're not even in Europe, and we're still getting shit scheduling. There's no reason for us not to be the Saturday kickoffs. We don't play in Europe. Newcastle away, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. My biggest issue with Newcastle is just how am I getting there and how am I getting back. That's fine. Everything in December sucks. Everything in December is shit. Yeah, Wolves, you're not seeing me. Luton, you're not seeing me. I will be right here. I'll be right here doing a watch along. Fuck that. What's the Boxing Day fixture? Oh, we don't even play Boxing Day. It's the day after. Crystal Palace at home. All right, that's fine. That's not too bad. The home fixtures aren't too deep. The away fixtures, though, that's pissed me off. That's actually pissed me off differently. What a load of shit that is. Right, well, fuck you to the Premier League for that shit. And to TV companies, that's one for you and that's one for you. One for TNT Sports, one for Sky. Pricks. Dickheads. These lot don't give a shit about travelling fans. Man United's away at 8:15. Christmas, the only fixture on that Christmas Eve. The only fixture. Pricks. Fucking pricks. Right, link's going out. I need a suit. Link's going out. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. If this thing wants to switch. And yeah, let's get everybody in here. Probably just talk about the whole Gallagher contract situation, all of that. That is horrific. I'm going to be pissed off over those schedules for a long time. Well, at least till the end of the year. You know what? I've done Luton away anyway. I don't care. I don't need to do that shithole again. I am good. Then the deepest thing is, imagine we don't get a result in that game. Fuck that. I'm not going. I am not going. Nearly done, guys. Cool. Cool. I think that's everyone. Yes, guys. What are we saying? What are we saying? Oh, fucking head's still gone over that shit. No worries, Scott. You got a call. That's all good.
Yeah.
What are you saying, Jimmy, bro? You all good?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Right.
Work trucking is over. I ain't got shit to do.
Run over. I'm still fuming over those fixtures, but I got it all out of my system.
Those are match going problems.
Yeah, that ain't a you problem. You're all good. Actually, no. That's still early fixtures for you to wake up.
I'm used to those early times, though.
Actually, yeah, you're a dad still. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm up early anyway, man. So
yeah, that's normal. 12:30 to me, that's wake up time. That ain't fucking match day time.
Yeah, I'm used to being up early, man.
Right. Well, so what are we saying about this whole Conor Gallagher situation? Still no contract offered so far, but I don't really know where Bowley is standing with him now, because now he's actually playing well. Do we still want to get rid of him for profit, or is there a plan to potentially keep?
If he played a whole season like this, keep him, because that's a projection up.
And even I still think the best version of him, when everyone is fit, is going to be a squad player ultimately. But you need players like that in your squad. If he keeps on playing at this level, he'd definitely be valuable as a squad player, someone that you bring in certain games when you got injuries and you need you have to rotate. But at the same time, all the people that are like, oh, you owe an apology. We don't owe shit. We do not owe shit.
Slow down. They got to slow
That's
down
just
too.
toxic positivity, gang.
Yeah, we got to.
We were right.
We're all happy to see him playing at this level. Trust me, all of us.
Yes.
But we got to slow down with who owe who an apology and all that. Nobody don't owe anything. If you're playing like shit and we call you out, what do we owe you? We don't owe you nothing.
It's just vindication. You ask for a certain level. When the player gives you that level, it's like, there we go. Now we're all happy. Let's not turn toxic positive and all of that.
Exactly.
I know guys who are like that. I know people who DM me whenever Gallagher gets his assist, like, oh, Gallagher assist, but Lewis wants him on the bench.
Mate,
yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I don't know why people slate off Gallagher so much. Like, I've literally thought he's been good for fucking ages. Like, I know but you can't judge him through last season because everyone played shit last season.
No, but that's the thing. Everyone played shit last season, but it's too easy to say that. You say everyone plays shit, but you got to use justification. Context for each one. There's certain who had like off the field issues and stuff, which kind of played a part. You can make the argument for a Chilwell, for a Cucurella, for example, with that. There's some who played every game and just didn't perform. That was Gallagher. Gallagher was one of those ones.
Yeah, but then as well, you've got to also take into that Gallagher's playing more of a different role now than he's playing last year. But he has improved because he's played the start of the season, he was playing in the pivot. And he has improved in the pivot because he was playing all right at the start of the season in that pivot as well. But then needs to put him up to a centre attack and giving him more freedom to do it. He's been absolute mustard. He's been so good.
He's been a lot better this season, but I think this season is just a case of I've now seen good performances. Last season I wasn't seeing anything.
Have you
Even now, I'd say I want Gallagher to be a bit more consistent. That'll be my only real nitpick. Because he's not playing at that Arsenal level every game. It's like I'm seeing that level, but it's like there's a Liverpool match he played well in. There was a Luton match. There was the Arsenal game. But for all of that, there's also the Brentford match. There's also the Wimbledon match. There's the Burnley match. Like, there's good games and bad games. We've just seen a considerable improvement.
Would you sell him to Liverpool because Klopp wants him? They offer 60 mil to Liverpool, or are you taking that for Gallagher?
Liverpool would have to be like, at the end of the season, we still haven't re-signed him, and now we just have to get rid of him. Then it's like, here's what it is. He might have to go to a rival in that case. But as of now, I wouldn't strengthen a rival. I wouldn't do that.
No, fuck that. Especially, I think if Liverpool had Gallagher, I bet Klopp would get something proper, like I reckon Klopp would get something good out of him.
It all just depends on how the board see him. Do they see him as someone who could potentially be a squad player, or do they just look at him and say, you're like 50 million in my back pocket, 60 million or something like that? If they still view him like that because he is a Cobham grad, then his hands might already be tied. And he's just upping his transfer value.
So it's just, oh God. See, but it's just who do you get in though with the money though? Who's going to be that much better, and who's going to probably love the club? You know, they're going to want to be there. Do you know what I mean? At least everything's already guaranteed of them. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, but it's like I could leave that to the data analysts. They made enough transfers of people who I've never heard before, and then they've just come in and balled out. So it's like, if you get rid of Gallagher and just bring in some random guy from, I don't know, Italy or something. Okay.
To be fair though, saying that what they've done, but Badiar Shield was Diasso,
Jackson,
and Palmer.
Yeah, they're through the stats, aren't they?
The way I look at this whole Gallagher thing, right, is
Scott.
We've seen with these guys when it comes to buying players, they don't miss. Apart from like one player, they don't miss, right? So we've seen how much was Palmer? He was under 50 million, wasn't he? He was 40 million. So I'm asking a question: if we can go and get a guy like Palmer for 40 million, are you telling me we can't go and get another guy like that for again 40 million ish? And who would you have, that guy or Gallagher? Because we've seen that Palmer has come in and has instantly hit. He's been arguably our best player since he's come in the team.
Do you know,
and that's what I really don't get. So I'm at the stage where like Gallagher's played really well. Like I'm not going to discount the way Gallagher's played. He's played well. My thing will always be he doesn't start when everyone's fit. People can try and argue that he doesn't start when everyone's fit. Because like we bought Nkunku to play the 10. If you don't play him as a 10, then what's the fucking point of buying him? Because that's why we bought him.
Yeah, because Nkunku can press also. If people don't know that, and
yeah, he can press. He played in one of the best pressing systems in the world.
Yeah,
like the Red Bull, that Red Bull model is about pressing from every team they have under them. Whether it's Red Bulls, New York Red Bulls, whether it's RB Leipzig, the RB Salzburg, the team they've got in Brazil, they keep pressing. Like pressing, so Nkunku can press. Maybe not to the extent of like Gallagher does the whole game, but he can press.
Don't
well.
matter because what he
exactly,
brings
that's what I'm saying.
Gallagher could never think of moving.
And that's what I'm saying. So Gallagher doesn't start, so he won't. He shouldn't be starting. Okay, he might start.
15 goals.
When everyone's fit, he shouldn't be starting in that 10. He also shouldn't play in the midfield. We know that. We know he shouldn't play in the pivot. So then you're looking at where does he fit, and it's like he's going to be on the bench. And would you rather him be on the bench, an option that could come on maybe for like 30 minutes in a game, or would you rather the 50 million that you could get from him?
You know what? I really like Chukwuemeka as well. I think he's going to be fucking quality.
I say Chukwuemeka, what we saw in the 10 also worked. Like what the stuff he has to work on is
tall as well, Chukwuemeka.
He has to work on the off the ball stuff, but he's got time to develop that. His on the ball stuff is what impressed me, and he played in the 10 and looked good. So like that's a guy who can take his place as a backup 10.
And he's good.
With Chukwuemeka though, I do feel like he's more of an 8 than a 10 personally, but I don't know. I haven't seen loads of him. I'd
argue that's the same as what Gallagher is. Like what we saw, the best we've seen of Gallagher outside of our football club is as an attacking 8 at Palace. Even you could argue at times some of the best we've seen from Gallagher is not as high up. Like there's been games like obviously the Arsenal game, he was a lot higher up. We also see him play well as an attacking 8, kind of what Mount was doing. He just has a bit more to him than Mount does.
Even that, I'd argue like Chukwuemeka's a little bit. Like I actually think Chukwuemeka's kind of similar to Kovacic in some ways. Like in terms of he brings you a lot in terms of carrying the ball, linking the ball up in the first and second phase. I'm not sure of him in the final third yet. I haven't seen enough to really say, oh yeah, I trust him in the pocket or not. But he's definitely one for the future, and he's got a place in this Chelsea team. No
I'd also argue, like I said, even if Chukwuemeka isn't the guy we've seen with Palmer, that we see with Badiashile and Disasi now, these guys can find a guy out of nowhere that comes in and then immediately improves our team. These guys have done that. They've found that in multiple positions and multiple players.
Do you know what? Cole Palmer.
Even Palmer, by the way. Palmer can play the 10, by the way. And there were people arguing when we signed him and after the Brighton game that's his best position. So if that's the guy you've got to play backup 10, then Gallagher's even further down the thing. And it's like, I go back to it. This is not me discrediting Gallagher's performances this day. My argument is, would you rather Gallagher as the squad option or that 50 million to spend? What would you rather at this point? Because that's what it comes down to.
I'd
rather the 50 million. I'd rather the 50 million go get someone better.
I don't know who would come with the 50 million.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
I'm trusting the guys I'm going to trust the guys that have shown me thus far that they've not failed. Their worst signing so far, their worst signing is probably Sanchez, and that says a lot.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I'll go and back whoever they want to go and bring in because they've shown before, but I don't know in terms of others, and that's where the discussion is coming from because Gallagher is like the devil you know as opposed to the devil you don't know.
But
so it really just depends on how the board see him and also how Gallagher plays in the next few games. If he has a key part in, like, let's say we beat Tottenham or we get a result against Man City or both.
What am I seeing in the chat? Sorry, what am I seeing in the fucking chat? Man?
Let me guess. This one.
No. Go up. What the fuck am I saying in the chat, man?
Wait, so Enzo? No.
Bro, what the fuck am I reading, man?
You are not serious. You are not serious.
People that are talking about sell Enzo, listen,
I've seen that on the timeline,
Enzo,
little debates about selling Enzo, huh?
I'll be honest, ever since Poch put Enzo in the 10, he hasn't looked great, right? But you have to take that with context. The guy's been flying around the world, having to play qualifiers in flipping Bolivia below sea level and that. and then a few days later playing Arsenal
Above
at
sea
home.
level.
I was gonna
Above
say
sea
it wasn't below. It was like in the
Below
clouds.
sea level. He
It was
fucking
in
came
the
back a
mountains.
mermaid. Enzo the mermaid. He came back with Patrick and Sebastian. Sebastian, his best mate, the crab.
But the point is that he is playing, a lot of games, and he's obviously playing pretty much every minute when he's at Chelsea as well. Once he gets a little bit more time to rest, we will see the best version of Enzo. And when you take Enzo out of this team,
do you know what?
we have seen it so far this season at points.
Bro, I was gonna say, like, go and watch the Arsenal game. Go and watch where he's like going past players with close control. Is beating players on a dribble, which I didn't think he was capable of. Like where he's showing that he's press
young
resistant,
as well.
where he's linking
young.
up play.
Yeah.
The only thing he's missing from his game currently is the defensive side, which we already knew about, and like GNA, which I don't give a fuck because I'm not asking my fucking like deep line playmaker to get me 1 million goals and assists. Like that's just me. Like other people can expect him to turn into Lampard all of a sudden. I'm not expecting him to like have 50 GNA across the season.
The one thing I will say about output is that I'm never going to expect him to get 5 or 10 or even 5 goals in a season. But some of the easier shots, he can improve on. When you see like Jackson playing it to him and he's arriving late in the box.
Hey, Jackson can't fucking talk. He can't fucking finish his dinner either.
Well, he's got 3 goals so far this season. I don't think he's been great.
Yeah, come on.
No, I don't think he's been very good at finishing at all, but
if Jackson could proper finish here, he would have about 6-7 goals this season so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, stretching it. Oh, he would.
Well, he's got like,
and that's not him
in the
finishing
league.
every opportunity as well. I mean, if he was just a good thing, he could definitely have another 3-4 goals bagged easy.
But at the same time, in a lot of games,
Lewis have bagged that because me and Lewis have been there watching the same games, G.
I remember the Villa game.
I remember the God, you're not watching the games. I 100% know that some people in this chat ain't watching games. I 100% know they're looking at the stats and they're not watching games. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. You're not watching games. You're looking at the stats and basing it off that. You're going on SofaScore at the end and looking at the ratings, and that's all you're basing this on. I know that for a fucking fact.
Chelsea played 100 million.
Let him know, Scott. Let him know, Scott. Go on, Scott.
Tell him
Bro, I watched this guy be our best player. I watched this guy be arguably our best player outside of the defense last season in a shit team. Like he was the one dude actually trying to carry the team. Like the one dude in a shit team trying to carry that team. And even this season, when he hasn't played in the number 10, he's been good. And I see people just try and discredit him, say he's a £30 million player. Bro, like what am I saying? Is Caicedo shit then? Like, if we're going to use this same argument, and I'm not using this, like, I do not think this, by the way, what the fuck's Caicedo done?
You know what? We need 2 games a week back ASAP. Like, everyone.
What are we fucking talking about here?
Yeah, straight. And Elon Musk.
Let's have a discourse on Enzo Fernandez. No. Yeah. Next thing we're going to ask is Reece James really good enough to stay at Chelsea with all these injury problems? That's going to be the next debate.
There'd be no proper Chelsea fan.
This fan base is just bored. I've noticed it as well. Like, just one game a week means there's a lot less to talk about, so we end up talking about stupid things.
Facts,
bro. Someone actually called this as well. Someone said Enzo would be the next scapegoat, and they fuck it. I don't know who it was, but round of applause for whoever said it was. This fan base is tapped.
But who does this scapegoat stuff? Because I like all the away fans, all the Chelsea fans I know. No one says this stuff. You only go online and hear it.
That's it though. It's online. Not in the ground. I say no fucking way you're seeing Ward Prowse comparisons.
Wait, what? What Ward Prowse?
Where? No. I need to find. I'm in tears, bro.
The only thing given to Ward Prowse is his dead ball game. Like, other than that, no.
What the fuck?
Like, Ward Prowse.
You know what?
Mustard with a dead ball.
Well, there's Chelsea fans that somewhere that still rate Havertz. So some of us really don't deserve anything good. Like, some of these fans really don't deserve anything, to be honest.
Such a shout.
Some people still think it was a massive mistake selling Mason Mount, and Chelsea are finished because we sold Mason Mount. Even though, what has Mason Mount done since he left Chelsea? Can
Hey,
Oh.
he's kept that bench very fucking warm for the players who are fucking going to come sit on it next.
Wait, was it
So-
Darko? No.
Yeah, Darko's got a horrible agenda against Enzo, man.
No. I hope not.
He's got a disgusting agenda against Enzo. Him and all, what's his name? Toby, all them, man. I've seen him on Spaces.
Oh, yeah, I know Toby does, but he's still struggling with the Mount departure, so I understand.
They took his boy.
But
They took his
Darko,
livelihood.
I'm trying to find this.
Hey, yo, I needed to see this, and I'm right. How many people in this chat and in actually give? I've got a call, and then we'll come back to this because there are some stats I need to bring to this discussion.
Yeah, no worries, bro. You do your thing. I'm sure we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Benjamin, the Sancho links they're so vague. They're so vague. All it is just he used to live in London and he has connections there. So Chelsea might be a possible option. Yeah, whatever.
Do you know what those Sancho links are? Is someone's rent due. That's what it is. Someone's trying to make money, trying to make stories, and Sancho's obviously a big topic of conversation, so it goes hand in hand, doesn't it? I can't see
You can just pretend there's a Sancho link because there's nothing really to talk about with Sancho. He's not even in training.
Yeah. The thing I find funny with the Sancho situation, though, is they basically excluded Sancho for not trying hard at training. So they draw the line at not trying hard at training, but they invite literal convicted paedophiles to women's games and have obviously treated... Do you not know about that?
Wait, what?
An actual literal convicted paedophile was invited to like the VIP seating at a Man United women's game. I can't remember if it was a women's game.
Oh,
or a
of
men's
course it was a
game.
Man United. Have you not seen what's going on with their wingers, mate? They just want to see their idols.
That's what it is, mate.
You got to tell them. You got to go to Cottage to see Greenwood now, Sean.
But they draw the line at Sancho not trying hard. That club, man.
Nah, honestly, Sancho just needs to whack his misses a couple of times, and trust me, he'll be kissy, mate.
That club, honestly, that's the one thing this season that's even made me be slightly happy for where Chelsea are is the fact that we're not Man United. Because even though they're higher than us in the table, bro, I would put everything on it. We're going to finish above them.
No. But anyone who's been watching the games this year will tell you that their Man United's first 3 games, how the fuck they even managed to get anything from that. They literally got battered, and I think VAR saved one like in the first 2 games, and then the other game they just managed to just get well lucky.
Yeah, Sancho links are bullshit anyway, but I know we're going to get linked with him again before January because there's nothing to talk about with Sancho. So what we're going to do, we're going to make up a couple links. That's it. I think Sancho links are depressing than Ramsey.
And you know what, though? Realistically as well, if Sancho comes to us, he ain't getting no more than 90k a week. And there's no way in hell he's over half of his wage. And that, do you know what I mean? No way.
And I just don't know about Sancho.
And
I
what's
don't know
the point? And what's
know.
the point? We got Chilwell as our main left winger.
Well, I'd take him over Chilwell, to be honest. As a left winger, I'd take him over Chilwell in a heartbeat, to be honest.
No. He's link up playing. He's good. He's off the ball attributes. Well, what was it that Potter was saying about Chilwell at that time when he was talking about him down the left?
His positioning is that stunk, man. That
I knew it was saying.
That was horrible. But the thing with Sancho is, as much as I think United are handling this weirdly and Ten Hag's being a bit harsh on him, I think there's still more that he could do at the end of the day. Like, if that was me, I know it's easy for me to say because I'm obviously not a professional footballer, but I'd try and get my head down.
What, you're not? But Lewis, what's he doing in here? He ain't even professional, mate.
But I think he should just try get his head down and try work his way back into the team. Either that or he's definitely going to go in January. But I've seen him playing people have been playing like pro clubs and shit with him. Like, I don't know what's going on there. There's got to be more that we don't know, to be fair. There's got to be more that's happened that we don't know.
There is, but as long as he don't come to my club, I don't care.
Yeah, facts.
I couldn't care less. To just make sure he don't come to us because that don't make no sense to me.
100.
The Rams, yeah, I saw the Ramsdale links as well. Thankfully, there's no real development on there since the last 2 days.
Yeah.
It was
Yo, what do you think of Ramsdale?
Nope.
Is it like
He's not a massive
Like, if
upgrade
we are
on
getting a
Sanchez.
4th goalkeeper in a year, you make him a top 5 in the world.
Facts. He's
Not
not a
Ramsdale.
massive upgrade on Sanchez. I do think he's a little bit better, personally, but he's not a massive upgrade. It's not even really that much of an upgrade, to be honest.
That's why there's no point doing it.
Facts.
Fact
And
is they dropped
Arsenal are in a shit situation now, because they've bought a keeper who, whether you want to say he's better or how much better you want to say, he's not played at a top club. He's not you can see Raya's not used to that level of pressure, and he's not a massive upgrade on Ramsdale, in my opinion. Like, I just don't think he's like levels clear of Ramsdale.
He isn't, but like Ramsdale's not at a level that we should be looking at either. Nowhere near.
Yeah, what's it? Do you know what?
And if
though?
you're bringing him in now, you're basically giving up on Sanchez in 3 months. If that's the case, then what kind of L transfer was that?
You know what? Well, what happened to the good old? What happened to them Neuers and the Buffons and the Czechs, mate? I swear, they got Alisson. Alisson's the only goalkeeper I really consider like world class.
Nah,
Courtois. Italian, PSG.
Courtois still.
There's 2 goalkeepers we're not going near.
Yeah. Would you? Let's say Courtois, like, for whatever reason, this is it's obviously not going to happen. But let's say, he says, I'm sorry, guys.
What do you mean, sorry, bro? We've been calling him a paedophile for the last 4 years, mate. I think we owe him an apology, if anything.
Yeah, but we can end up getting him on. We can end up getting him on the cheap. Let's say we can get him for 20 million. Would you take it?
Magnan's a chance if we get back to Europe. He rejected us last season because we didn't have Europe. So if we get back,
fuck Maignan. He's hurt more than fucking.
Yeah, he's an injury-prone goalkeeper. For fuck.
Yeah, he's hurt more than he has.
Wait, let me check his injury record.
He gets. I don't know if it's just I'm just unlucky when I watch him, but I feel like he gets quite a lot of injuries for a keeper.
Who's this?
Maignan.
Mike Maignan. Okay, no, he's missed a couple games. So there was a thigh injury this season. He's missed 3 games. Last season, there was a muscle tear. Missed 25 games.
Ouch.
And then there was a calf injury before that, and he missed 6 games.
Ouch.
Same season.
Remember, this
the
is
year
a
before
keeper.
Was a wrist injury. Missed 11 games.
This is a keeper, not an outfield player, people.
Yeah.
A keeper.
And this guy's going to be minimum 60 million. Minimum.
What the fuck?
He missed a lot of games for a keeper, bro.
Well, that's all right because we can have
every season.
Yes.
But
in a
having
row.
him and Sanchez though. That's what I mean, because Sanchez will not put up with being. He proper kicked off when he weren't playing first team all the time football. I think that's what happened to Brighton.
Yeah, but then I don't know how much of that is how De Zerbi dealt with him. I don't know. Like, you never know. And De Zerbi seems like a bit of a hothead at times.
Sorry. What the fuck am I reading again? Why are we listening to this clown? He don't fucking know shit. Why are we listening to this clown? Not an upgrade on Sanchez. Shut the fuck up, man.
Maignan is not an upgrade on Sanchez.
Man watched Sanchez in that Arsenal game and said he's not an upgrade. Let's watch Maignan win league titles.
Yeah, he's an upgrade.
He's an upgrade.
You must be talking about availability.
Add this to the list of horrendous takes. Keep it coming. It's about like a mile long at this point. Jesus.
Yeah, he's definitely an upgrade as a player, but we can't deny he's not injury prone. He's hurt more than
I didn't say that. Hey, yeah, he's injury prone, and that's a problem for a goalkeeper. But acting like he's not an upgrade on Sanchez.
He's a hell of an upgrade on Sanchez. Sanchez just gives the fucking ball away. Like I don't know what people. It's hard to explain. He literally just gives the ball away for no fucking reason. Well, I can't look past that. He just goes, okay,
Jimmy. I watched that goal back like 4 times, by the way.
Bro, you know what? That was a good goal by Rice. That was a good goal.
I see people like saying, "Oh, Enzo needs to do better." Man would have broken his knees trying to claim that ball. That's how far away from him it was.
I saw people blaming Gallagher as well. I feel
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Man. People that genuinely think that is all of Enzo or Gallagher's fault have
They're
never
blaming
played
Gallagher
football
for
in
the
their
same
life.
thing that Sanchez is also doing if you watch him.
Yeah.
Like, he hasn't got any awareness. Until Rice boots the ball, he's just
Yeah.
standing in the same position he kicked the ball from. Then he decides to run back to the net.
If he
Maybe if
isn't
he ran back
available,
after making the pass, you would have saved it.
Hey, that's a great
he
comment.
isn't available. He isn't an upgrade. Yeah, but
Hey, bring up Danish Maldini's comment. That's a great comment. That's a fantastic comment to reply.
Boy.
Just as
Boy.
positive.
Hey,
That's crazy. Although also, I mean, it's the same logic. It is the same logic.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, the logic's flawed.
Now, I understand the talk about availability. I did not deep all of these injury problems. I thought it was fine personally, but yeah, no.
well, Maignan.
Yeah, he's injury prone, and that is a problem, and it's annoying because like he's a quality goalkeeper. Like I'd argue, like
he's one of the best
fit.
When he's fit,
I'd say like last season,
Top
especially, I was arguing he was one of the best free goalkeepers in the world at the time. Like at the end of last season, because he was like it was him, Alisson, and probably Courtois. You could argue were the best.
I think
in the world.
Especially the season before. Actually, that was like the end of the season before, and just towards the start of last season. He was stopping everything.
100%. Like he's a quality goalkeeper. It just sucks about the injury things. Like that's legitimate. Like it's a legitimate problem. It's annoying.
I can't remember the last goalkeeper I saw that got a lot of like muscular injuries in his legs.
Bro, I don't remember any goalkeeper like ever getting this many muscular injuries.
Nah, he must be so frustrated with that because you're literally one of the best keepers in the world when you're fit, but you're in a position where you're going to be a lot less valuable if you get injured at all because just the nature of the position. Like, I don't know. I genuinely feel like he could be playing at like a Madrid or a Barcelona or one of the top clubs in the world. But we'll see in it. Maybe his injuries will start to go away. He'll probably
no. It won't.
Yeah, the injuries.
It won't.
They won't go away. I don't even know. The problem is like with like outfield players, they're away. I don't even know.
One day he's going to watch you like Peter
as a goalkeeper. I don't even know how you like mitigate that. Like just not take goal kicks, not like play defensive football so you don't have to sweep. I don't know how the hell you like. That's the thing. Like with like outfield players, you can understand like change the way you're playing in terms of don't be like with Kante. It made you could. It was so easy to work out why he got injured. I know how the fuck you change this. Yeah. What's he meant to do? Not jump, not dive for saves. Like, how does that make sense?
Imagine every time you dive, you've got to think about the fact of whether you're going to pull. Like,
you might tear your calf.
Oh my god! To be fair though, the injuries they're not like. So you got shoulder injury, a wrist injury. Those are fairly normal.
They may be impact. Like we don't know if they're impact. If that's because those two strike me more as impact injuries, which are slightly easier to mitigate.
And to be fair, between 2016 and 2021, he didn't miss any games at all. But then calf injury,
how many years in a row?
What? 16,
he's injury prone. You go just kill it. You can't go around. He's injury prone.
That's so annoying for me. That's so annoying.
You go 4 or 5 years in a row. Yeah, you're injury prone.
But let's say the AC Milan start to get kind of sick of having to play around his injuries, and I don't know what his contract's on.
Yeah, and do you know what they'll do then? They'll come up to Chelsea, but like, do you want to buy a goalkeeper for 200 million? It's all right, we'll know you'll pay.
Or they'll get him involved in some betting scandal and then just send him anyway.
Yeah, then send him to us.
That Tonali thing is peak. Trust me, I love AC Milan. They've always been my favorite club in Italy. I love them, man.
Oh yeah, big up AC.
Big up Tomori, big up Giroud.
Big up our guy Ruben.
Ruben as well. How could I forget?
Even Pulisic and Tomori. Big up.
Nah, fuck Pulisic, man. Fuck that little rat.
What?
Ever since
now he's not here, I could care less like about him.
Why is he a rat?
Pulisic's a rat.
Why is Pulisic a rat?
Because he wanted to start. He wanted to start talking about our manager that won us the Champions League.
Fuck what? You don't even know him. I hate when y'all dudes be getting in between two men who personally knew each other.
No, it's not about that.
He knew
talking
it.
about you're talking about the LeBron James of soccer here, mate.
He knew him. He's talking about a play that happened. He told me not to go. I went and I scored. How the fuck is that bad? Is it not the truth?
Okay, a rat is probably far, but I'm not.
Well, that's what you said. That's
Okay, well, I went.
Stop. You called him a rat.
I went too far when I called him a rat. That's probably just me being emotional, but I don't like the guy. I'm glad he's gone.
What the fuck? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Pulisic. I'm not his biggest fan. He does come across a little bit
remember as well, if it wasn't for
Pulisic,
Pulisic is a big part of the reason why we're Champions League winners. If it wasn't for him in 2019, mate, we wouldn't
he
even be
scored
looking
in
at
both
Champions
games
I know
against
Matt's
Real
chocolate.
Madrid and the
Lockdown Pulisic, man.
Yeah, like I don't particularly like him in the same way I don't
special,
particularly like Ziyech.
League. Come, you don't dislike him though, do you?
Like I don't particularly like. He comes across as a bit arrogant, but I'm not like I don't hold anything against him. Like I wish him well in the like rest of his career. Like I don't care. Like he's not a rat to me. He's not. I got no ill will against him. I think he comes across a bit arrogant. Like,
when he went rat, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah,
That's too far.
There's very few people I think have been rats to Chelsea. Like very few. Like I'm at a point where I don't even class Courtois as a rat anymore because of like some of that just comes down on the club as well.
Alex appears out of nowhere.
But to me, it's only because he did it for family. I'm like, I didn't like it, but whatever.
No,
yeah,
but
that's on the club.
But
it's
it's
the way
the
same club
way.
like 2-3 years in a row, and he developed a family there. Like, what the fuck do you expect?
Yeah, but at the same time,
and then we told him we'd let him go in the summer as long as we sorted out our goalkeeper. Then we fucked the Allison deal and said, no, you got to
Let's
stay.
get Kepa.
It was like,
And then
fuck
sign
you.
Kepa.
I just found the club in Madrid that want me.
I can't believe we signed Kepa for more money than Allison.
And he's now at Real Madrid.
Yeah, no, right.
Hey, they want to keep him though, so it's not all bad.
No. Imagine that though. Fucking Kevin winning the La Liga.
I hope he does. I
hope so.
Yeah.
Then he won't come back.
Yeah, same. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All out there. Go in the Champions League. Go for it.
What's it? How good is he actually doing out there though? Is he catching anything yet?
He's been okay. But he's
Can
still
he catch it though?
I think against Sevilla on Saturday, he was actually pretty good. He made 2 or 3 good saves against Sevilla.
Oh, no, he still can't catch.
No.
Against Napoli in the UCL.
You wait. As soon as teams start figuring that out, they're just going to hang CAM or a couple of tens outside the box and that, ping him in as soon as he parries them out. That's what every team done to us, mate.
Not a single American player good enough for England right now. That's cap.
There is. The LeBron James of soccer. Pulisic, man.
Oh boy!
Like who cares? England is shit. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, England is shit. The USA. We win. Motherfuckers.
England never won. England won the same shit.
Steve,
As a matter of fact,
way in hell you support
at least
Americans.
we win our regional shit. We win the Gold Cup.
Yeah,
the fuck England win.
The Gold Cup.
The Gold Cup.
Yeah,
the Gold Cup. That's how American you are. The Gold Cup.
Did you actually
won the Gold Cup?
Regional shit. Do you win anything regional?
Gold Cup.
No, you don't, Jimmy.
You know what?
That's Saka's fault. Saka let the country down.
Yeah,
do England win anything regional? Anything?
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna.
Jimmy,
they doesn't even
win the Nations League.
What's 66? What are you talking about?
World Cup.
World Cup 1966. The Gold Cup. The National Gold Cup.
Get the fuck out of here. 66. I wouldn't even been allowed in the grounds. Get the fuck out of here.
The segregation era. Segregation.
Yeah, segregation cup.
The Martin Luther King Cup.
Yeah, get that shit out of here. 66. England don't win shit.
No, Muhammad Ali came to England in the 70s.
Yeah, England ain't win shit.
I heard there was England slander. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm here for
Fuck's sake, crime.
What?
This is only England Avi I have.
Why am I not surprised?
I swear.
I don't have another England Avi. If someone could send me one of Saka missing that pen, brilliant.
Or Harry Kane. Or Harry Kane missing the penalty.
Yeah. Or Rashford. Or Sancho.
Nah, Saka couldn't hold that, man.
Pickford.
Y'all know what gets me when Rashford does this? He's telling you how many goals he scored in the last 20 games.
No, Jimmy.
What?
Jimmy.
I
Rashford's
swear
thinking
he got like one in his last like 18. He's fucking shit.
Jimmy, Rashford thinking how many more international trophies the US have than England?
Exactly.
Rashford
Probably
is
like
bullshit.
7. Probably like 7. I can think of. I've seen the US.
Never forget that Alex said he'd take Rashford.
Yo, listen, Rashford, he went on that purple patch, scored a lot of goals, and then fucking went right back. Got a nice fucking contract. Oh my god, contract.
Default
and went right back to himself.
He's so shit, man.
He is fucking trash.
His decision making.
He's a player. Rashford is a player.
His first touch.
Yeah,
He's shit. No, Steve, he's shit. His decision making is some of the worst I've ever seen from a footballer.
Guys, he secured the bag. But I can never hate on a player who secures the bag, man. Pick up Rashford.
Yeah, facts.
I'm being like his decision making is genuinely awful.
Horrible.
Like
he's one of the worst decision makers in football. I agree.
Hey, Rashford.
Yeah.
Wait.
And he's on like 380k a week.
Lewis.
So
do you want to bring up that message in the chat? You see
the what?
Do you see the chat? What I'm talking about?
What?
Well, if Kai's a rat, so is Willian.
So is Willian and Chet. No, but it's contextual.
No,
Willian left on a free contract. Roman's blessing. I had the club built around him, and then fucked football and a higher paycheck.
No.
We got rid of William when we wanted to get rid of William. He left at the perfect time.
Kai is not a
legend. Didn't Willian leave on a? I was gonna say, didn't Willian leave on a free transfer?
Yeah, he left on a free.
Yeah, but guys,
yeah, cool. So we didn't offer him a new contract. So it's nothing to do with the player. And Czech left us when he was on a downturn, when he was second choice goalkeeper, and he left with our blessing. Kai Havertz was our starting number 9 at the time, and chose to leave because he wanted to play Champions League football, and he didn't want to stay at Chelsea after finishing.
The one way that you have to give credit to Kai is he realised no. Hear me out. He's proper Chelsea. He knew he's just going to drag us down. So he went to our rivals instead. He loved Chelsea.
He loves Chelsea. When you put it like that, I was
going to say also with Willian, Danish Maldini said it right. Willian literally wanted a new contract. We just didn't want to give him the terms he wanted. Like he wanted a new contract, but wanted a 2-year contract. And we said, no, it's a 1-year contract. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He offered Havertz a new contract. He did not want to sign. He did not want to be here. That is a difference. He's a bench player. William, we needed to get rid of 2 years.
I don't know how anybody can argue that Mount and Kai so far, because it's only 8 games. We less than 10. It was good to let them go. Now it could change. I doubt it. I can see it changing for Mount, not for Kai Havertz, because it's only because Arsenal's playing so many important games. They can't keep putting him out there to fuck up. At some point, they're gonna be like,
Jimmy, just going on that, by the way, and like, is there a single player we've sold that we were like has been a
None.
we've missed?
None.
The only dude you could argue at the time because he was scoring was Pulisic, but since he was scoring, Mudryk and Sterling have both stepped up, and Palmer has stepped up.
And not only that, remember Kovacic started on fire and then he went.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even Kante's playing well.
But even then,
Kante's playing. No, but we're not missing him. He's not like us having Kante in this team wouldn't matter. Number one, he'd be injured.
It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter.
Number two, like we are not missing him.
So Scott, the answer to your question is you don't regret any of the guys.
No.
And this is coming like we sold players that I liked and wanted to keep. Like I liked Ampadu, I liked Hall, I wanted to keep them. I liked some of these guys. We're not missing any of them. We're not missing a single player.
And as well, has Lewis Hall even been playing for you?
No,
he played 10 minutes in a League Cup game where he came on at centre mid.
All ain't playing.
All ain't playing. No.
Wait, no, hold on. Are you telling me you guys don't miss Ziyech?
Nope.
I actually turned to Galatasaray game and watched him put a fucking cross in. I said first man. That's exactly what it was.
That's
good. He is a bench player for Galatasaray. He doesn't start over.
I'm not surprised. They've got Rashica who plays over him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
Yeah, all that for a bench warmer, bro.
Lewis Hall,
Felix. Felix Johnson said, "Fuck Chelsea."
Felix
Oh,
nods.
look,
He can hold that.
Newcastle.
He can hold that.
Hold on. All the players we've sold or let go in our history, and you're fucking Chelsea because of Lewis Hall.
You forgot the Lewis Hall.
Lewis,
Man.
I'm going to send you a video quick. I met some geezer at the Butcher's Hook who looked just like Joe Felix. Shall we send you a video?
Send it to me on Twitter. Send it to me on Twitter.
Hold on, yo, Lewis, press play on that video I put in the chat. I want to hear people's take on this, on that, on Ugachuku. Because maybe I'm bugging.
Oh yeah. Cool.
QX step. I'm not switching to Chelsea. I'm not doing the Hamza. So
well,
How
you
is
would be welcome,
they
yeah. You would be welcome.
abuse you at home, Steve?
Point is,
it's just what?
to
Listen to this, people.
Yeah.
I don't rate this Leslie guy. I found it pointless when we planned to Lavia. Yeah, look. Yeah, I don't know about Leslie Ugochukwu. He seems like a good, fair enough talent. He's young. Potentially, he needs a loan next up. I would have liked to seen him go on a loan and keep someone like Andre Santos. I think Santos would have given us some value, but I think the idea was that
Did I miss something?
Just played in Liga in the top levels. Sending him out on loan is maybe a little bit insulting to him. I don't know. I think now we can start thinking that potentially for his own benefit, for his own growth, he probably needs a loan. But we'll see. We'll see how the season pans.
The one thing that bothers me is that Jimmy couldn't just tilt when you screen recorded, but that's my only complaint.
Yeah, Lewis, I've just sent you the video, but I don't know if it's come through yet. I've seen it on Twitter.
I don't think
Y'all bugging, but has not Ugachuku been shown that he's levels that he can play in the Prem?
I think he could use. I think he could use a loan. I don't think it's
Loan
a
for
bad
what?
idea.
No,
Loan for what?
For experience, because you guys have
We're
Lavia.
going to be playing more games next year. Loan for what?
Hold on, Jimmy.
Every game he's played this year, besides that first half when he probably should have been sent off, you can't tell me anything he's done wrong.
Jimmy,
No, he hasn't done anything wrong.
So what do you need a loan for?
Jimmy, I don't think what he's. Maybe I don't necessarily agree with the loan part, but the thing of him saying that like he doesn't necessarily see it.
Yeah,
I
Lewis,
don't
it's gone
wholeheartedly
through.
disagree. The first, I think, couple of games where he was coming off the bench,
He done good.
I didn't get why Chelsea fans were getting like gas about him. But then again, when he started playing more games, and I think he started, was it a league game or when he played in the cup? I saw that this guy's actually got something in him. So I just think that he just needs to play more games for him to see.
He's like I show speed. He's got that dog in him.
I think he just needs to play more games for people to actually see it.
I think he showed already by coming on playing that. Look what he did against Liverpool. He came in against Liverpool.
Yeah, but Jimmy, again, that game against Liverpool, me personally, I don't think he did anything like
What do you mean? What he did defensively? He the one that blocked.
But again, Jimmy, I needed him to play more games for me to see that this guy's actually there's a talent in there. So maybe
he's shown there's a talent. I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all bugging.
Again, but again, Jimmy, I agree.
Y'all holding him to some standard that I don't.
Jimmy.
Because every time I've seen him touch the field this year for Chelsea, he's
about that.
Jimmy, I agree with you. I agree with you that he's good and talented, but the first couple of games, I didn't see anything in him. I need him to play more.
Nah, I disagree.
The only thing
Yeah,
I think
Lewis, go on that video I sent you on Twitter, and the one that looks like that kid that looks like Joe Felix.
The only thing I would say that I even slightly agree with is maybe it would have been better for his development if he's playing regular football.
Yeah.
At the same time,
fucking player, you can say that. You don't think Cole Palmer would have been better playing more games? But what did he do? He stayed at City, and you learn from good players. Y'all have this. It's just not Football Manager. Every young player don't have to go on loan to get better. You get better. Iron sharpens iron. Okay.
So why do you think that Cole
So
Palmer
when you
left City?
take a young player who's right on the verge and make him fight for time, and you actually see him get time, you know he fucking fought and earned it. Everybody said Cole Palmer, he has not scored a Prem goal yet. Oh my gosh, we getting Man City's trash. But nobody thought that as much as you seen Cole Palmer, he had to get a lot of fucking work just to get on the field. You earn that. So when you see Leslie out there, he earned that. He put Leslie out there first game against fucking Liverpool. And he made a block. Or the shot that I watched Younes score like 3-4 times this year.
Is he
When he
injured right
turned, cut in and go on his right foot and shoot. Right fuck top bends he go. He did it like 3 times this year. Ugochukwu got his leg out and blocked that shit. Go back and watch the Liverpool game.
Yeah, but
And he
if
was
anything,
the only player on our midfielder that we had that could have had a chance to even reach that because of the length of his legs. What are we talking about?
If anything, Cole Palmer proves that going and playing more game time, you can raise your level. Look at Cole Palmer at Man City and look at him at Chelsea.
Yeah, this idea that you have to go on loan is crap,
I'm
bro.
not saying he has to. I never said we have to loan him. I never said.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, he needed to go on loan. No, he's not. Right? Look at the midfielders. Look at the midfielders he practiced against. Where you think he can go and practice against? Caicedo, Enzo, Gallagher. Where's he getting at?
No one's saying he has to go on loan though.
Yeah, no one's saying he has.
Being coached by Pochettino. What loan gonna do? Where he gonna go? What coach he's gonna go to that's gonna coach him better than Pochettino?
Many, because they're very good managers and coaches all around Europe.
That he's gonna go to loan to. Where? Because he's not gonna go play for a better fucking team, right? So what team is lower than Chelsea that got a better manager than Poch? Go ahead. You said many. So you could at least name me 3.
Okay. Loans for Frank Heis. I think
Get
he's
the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Loans is in last fucking place.
No, they're not. Loans are not in last place.
Oh, you said Lawrence, not Leon. Okay, whatever.
Loans.
Fuck him. He ain't better than Poch.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
Stop.
You don't have to go to a manager that's better than you in order to get more game time and get experience of playing regular football.
I'm not saying
talk about what you talking about. He's getting his experience right at Chelsea. And he's played. Y'all acting like he didn't get no game.
I'm not saying he has.
He's played. He's played.
He's in a good situation either way.
He is in a good situation, so he didn't need a loan. That was my point from the beginning. He did not need a loan.
That's fair.
And I never said, we should have definitely loaned him. I just said he could have benefited from a loan. That's not.
Nah, he benefit right where he at. Right where he at.
Okay, so if you
learn the system that he's gonna play in right here, get games every now and then, he's good.
Your thing is you don't want him to play for a worse coach, right? Because he won't get better if he's playing under a worse
loans
coach.
Don't always. Okay. I watch. Dude, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Yep.
From 2002. You know how many players I watch go on loan?
Yep.
Loans are over fucking rated. Stop. Trust me.
Not
overrated. They're not overrated.
They're overrated. My opinion.
Well, then why do clubs do them?
It's just dependent on the loan.
They can be overrated. That's what just to say, he need to be on loan. That shit is overrated.
No,
especially when it's a
Jimmy
player
has
who's
for every Angelo Gabriel, you get an Andre Santos.
Jimmy.
Hold on. I kind of agree with Jimmy here. Look at Gilmore's loan. That was a terrible loan.
Yeah,
he didn't get any game time.
Yeah, no one's saying that you can't have bad loans.
Look at Santos' loan right now. And I don't know what you guys are arguing about. I'm just agreeing with that point.
Y'all just throw loans out like loan mean good. Like, loans can be fucked up too. I'd rather Ugochukwu right where he at.
Oh, you're talking about Leslie. Okay. Listen, I felt the same way about Santos. They fucked him up. They sent him to a place where they bought like 15 fucking DMs.
Well, yeah, I don't think we should have sent him.
16.
I don't think we should have sent him to Forest either. So,
like, for fucking hella money, and he's not even playing. I thought you would have played more here.
Yeah, I agree that Santos was a terrible loan. I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
And I agree that you can fuck up loans. I'm not saying like, yep, he definitely should have loaned. We should have loaned him out. We made a massive mistake with keeping him here.
Yeah.
But
I also take your last few words. Man.
Club, I would have seen.
You about to get 24 hours. It's because I'm bored.
I ain't a proper Works fan if you ain't got a Chelsea flag at the back.
Yeah, Daniel's
Don't worry, Hasbullah's going to be in the motor with me soon anyway.
Up the Hasbullah. Big up, everyone.
Yes, Fatta, my brother.
Yo.
Yeah, come on, G.
Yo, Matt, what's your email? I need that for the Chelsea ticket for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, it's DAV. Oh, actually,
private chat.
Yeah.
Same motherfuckers was Cole Palmer's trash. Fuck
but the thing is, Cole Palmer's probably the worst player you want to use as an example because ever since he's got more playing time in a squad where he's more of a priority, he showed levels above what he was at City.
No, he's not. He's showing you exactly what he did at City.
No, it's not.
Can you say that, Fatta?
Nah.
Did you watch him play? He's literally the same player.
Yeah, if you get my ticket for me, and then I'll ping you the money, Fatta, if you can.
What are you talking about? He's literally the same player.
He scored two goals in like 8 games, and he didn't score a single goal.
He's literally the same player. Did you watch him in the fucking Community Shield? He's the same player.
Super Cup against Sevilla.
What are you talking about?
He was very good in the Super
Cup. Okay, man. Y'all do not watch football, bro.
Ramos quality. What are you on about?
He's literally the same player.
I think the club made their. I think the club made their intentions about Cole Palmer, making him a mainstayer or the guy that's not going anywhere when he made the deadline day signing of the guy. They're not going to sign him on deadline days for them to be loaned out again for the rest of the season. So my intentions of what they want. So I saw their intentions from then. I thought they were going to get a ready-made striker on deadline day, and bam, we got this kid from Man City. So I saw that this guy was not going anywhere. And to be fair, he's risen to the occasion. Like, he's not got the opportunity he has at City, and he's taking it here and he's doing his thing, man. So I've seen him develop it. I don't see any L's in or any downside to his time at Chelsea so far. Yeah. If you ask me, I think it's a win-win.
None. And he's literally the same player. He ain't do nothing with level. He was playing like this for City.
He didn't even get any opportunities at City, if I'm not mistaken. I mean,
in
terms of Premier League, in the league,
He got some minutes.
In the league.
Yeah, he got some minutes in the league. It's just people do the thing. People do the thing they always do, where they see a guy that comes from City and doesn't get huge minutes, and they go, "Oh, he obviously wasn't good enough." No, he wasn't better than the people they had in front of him. But they had friggin' Bernardo Silva, Foden, who doesn't even go, Alvarez. They just bought Doku, who gone into that team and literally hit. And people think, oh, he's shit. No, it just means he couldn't find the game time. So he decided to come here and has come here. And as Jimmy said, he's performing to the same level. He's just getting more of a chance.
Bayern Munich.
I was like, yo, this kid is the goods. That big number. If you don't remember, he used to wear the number 80 jersey. That's him. Every time he played, I used to be like, yo, this kid right here, he's good.
Yeah,
I don't remember. That's Cole Palmer. Every time he came on, he stood out. You saw it. You be like, oh shit, this kid could play. What it is, he don't have a ton of GNA. And then if you play for Pot, I'm saying, Pep, you gotta have this ton of GNA or else you're not good. That's why these dickheads don't realize what Jack Grealish do, because he don't have this ton of GNA. People don't understand. You play your position, play your levels, play your role. I mean, Palmer has always been good. He just didn't score a lot of goals.
Because he didn't have the minutes. He didn't have the minutes. The more minutes you give to a player,
I think he's risen to. He's hungry. I'm happy he's hungry.
That left foot, them passes I used to see him put in the box. I used to be like, oh nah, this kid is good. This kid is.
And my G Palmer's already won a treble, bro. Do you know what I mean? Geezer's already done it all, mate.
Yeah, he's done. His trophy cabinet is ridiculous.
It is. It is.
Litty, mate.
It is.
Already 3 pieces and won a treble already. That's
crazy. So I don't know what some people be thinking, man.
And the best part is he's gonna win. Fuck all with England.
I don't do that. I don't do that, Steve. Don't do that, Steve. That's just bad
You
energy.
should go and say kids in
That's
that
just bad energy
Steve,
that's just
Steve,
bad
how did
energy.
Newcastle do yesterday against Dortmund? You little
Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not gonna start bringing out Newcastle. You know what I mean? Like,
man. Goose egg. No.
Hey, Steve, don't do that. You want something where.
Which I had like, how many shots hit the crossbar and all types of shit. Yeah, they was
coming in
winner.
Undertaker vibe from Helen.
He's a Euros winner.
Bro.
yeah.
Cole Palmer's a Euros winner.
That's time out skills for that. Man said Smith throw over Palmer, you know. Time out for that.
Whoa.
I like Emil Smith.
He's an Arsenal fan troll.
Nah. That's time out.
Nah, that's not Havertz, bro.
He's twerking for God. He's twerking for fucking
I like
Arsenal.
Emil Smith, bro, but not over.
Waste man.
Oh my God, Chloe, come on, stop it. Oh
But Cole Palmer's a Euros winner. Respect him, man.
Yeah.
Euros winner.
Hey,
Being Dortmund at home ain't for everybody, Steve.
That's Pator calling me a wanker.
Apparently, signing midfielders for a whole season isn't for everyone either, man.
Yeah.
Man said 70 million. And
Tonali.
That is peak.
A hot Tonali, man.
If Newcastle United do not file a lawsuit from Saudi or wherever they're gonna get their people together,
Yo, if I was Newcastle, I got my receipt. Yo, I need my fucking refund, bro.
And you're telling me Milan did not know?
There's no evidence to suggest that AC Milan knew anything.
Yeah, of course there isn't.
You cannot be that stupid. I'm telling you guys right now, there's no way that they knew about it. I'm gonna tell you.
Milan.
I've heard it that they did.
AC Milan did not know about the Tonali thing.
Are we talking about AC Milan here?
Nah,
bro. As Italian football is, I wouldn't be surprised if the Italian FA said, "Look, sell this motherfucker." So when they get,
you already know, my nigga.
No, because number one,
y'all boy.
Hey. We approached AC Milan for Tonali. We gave them the money.
Let him talk, bro.
Whoa,
finish your point.
We approached AC Milan for Tonali. We gave them a very good price. They accepted it. They didn't get rid of him out of the blue. We approached them because we went for Barella first, and they were like, nah, because they wanted a bit too much. And then we were like,
okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's true.
The other thing is,
it's not like they was like, hey, look, we got Tonali. Hey, look, you're right.
Oh, here's the other thing too. If
no, I already had a little bet with Milan. He was like, I bet you won't sell me.
Of course he did the bet thing. The Giza was getting some apples.
I bet y'all can't sell me while we hiding this scandal. Okay, we'll bet.
I knew Tonali's bed was in the coffin when that guy snitched. Like, yo, Tonali showed me everything. I didn't know anything.
Tonali probably would have got off. That dude said, "Yeah, Tonali's the one that showed."
That's what I mean. He ain't an English boy, mate. Because what happened? What happened when Gascoigne got in trouble? What happened when Gascoigne got in trouble?
Milan is mafia. No, Napoli.
They even got.
Yeah, Napoli.
What happened to Gaza?
What's it? Well, when Gaza got done and everyone got done for smashing up that plane and fucking getting all. Do you know what happened, mate? Fucking, I think it was it Adams who sat the whole entire team down and being like, everyone is paying for the damages. We're all taking the blame together. Poor Gary and Phil Neville sitting there like, oh God, I didn't do nothing last night. And the whole entire team had to pay for it, mate.
Hey, that's
what I mean. Fuck out of here about gambling addiction. I ain't trying everything in addiction now, man. Just say I'm a fucking loser. I ain't trying to hear that. Oh, gambling addiction. Yeah, you're a fucking loser. Everybody.
Everyone. I agree with you. The addiction thing pisses me off.
Yeah, it pisses me off. Everything is addiction.
I give this example. I give this example all the time.
I'm not gonna lie though.
I do this shit all the time. I know it's bad for me, and if I get cancer when I'm 45, I can't say shit because I could choose to stop vaping right now and be healthy.
You could choose to stop drinking bodies at middle of the day, you can.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm a proper geezer, and I wouldn't do that. So, like,
there's no such thing as a marijuana addiction. You cannot be chemically dependent on marijuana.
You can't be addicted to marijuana.
You're either a bum or you aren't, man.
You cannot be chemically addicted to marijuana.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Do you read anything outside of what they tell you in kindergarten?
Jimmy,
Marijuana is a plant.
Jimmy, you say that weed ain't thing, yeah, but you catch me in the morning with no weed around me, bruv, and see how I act, G.
That's the tobacco you smoking. That's not the weed.
That's exactly what it is. That is, I was just about to say it. You see, my girl told me all the time. She got me some seed thing that I have to use instead of tobacco now. Like some.
I smoke out of hemp. Trust me, I changed like almost 10 years ago. Before I smoked out of hemp, I used to be like, yo, damn, I gotta smoke. I smoke now because I want to. Right now, I smoke this much because I got fucking a C4 and a C5 vertebrae issue. So it's for pain. This is my pain.
It helps your back pain.
Yeah. But it's a whole difference.
You see the nicotine, bro. When we pull it in the weed, yeah, bro. It's just that nicotine. You see, if you smoke weed with just normal, I don't know if you've been to Dam, yeah. You know that thing when you go in the coffee shops they give you instead of tobacco. If you smoke that and use that with your spliff, I guarantee you're not going to be satisfied. You're going to be like, rah, I need tobacco in my suit.
When I smoke
it's the nicotine.
That's why every time I go down, I feel like, I want to go back to England and bun some England weed.
Everybody,
it's the nicotine, my dude.
That's bullshit. My wife don't smoke, and my memory is 10 times better than hers. 10 times better than hers.
There you go.
It's called devil's lettuce for
That's some devil's lettuce. That's some. As again, we're talking about the segregation era. That's some 1920s anti-Mexican shit right there, bro.
Trinidad, not a bad show.
Yeah, can Palmer make a team? With South got probably not.
There you go. Devil's lettuce. Oh, it'll make you crazy and violent. Oh, look at these people. All the alcohol, bro. Yeah, how'd that work?
You know what else they said in Reefer Madness, right? If white girls smoke reefer, it makes them want to have sex with black guys. I'm like,
you can't have the Catholic schoolgirls fucking.
They did anything to try to scare people.
Yeah. So that's fine.
Yeah. You gotta watch. If you never watch Reefer Madness, go watch that shit while smoking the split.
That's a segregation era. It's a segregation era classic.
What's it called? I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna bookmark that.
Reefer Madness. Reefer Madness. It shows you how America classed marijuana as a drug, and then everybody else in the world followed, and it was all behind racism.
Yeah, Jimmy. It was about the Mexican. They said the Mexicans were bringing it up from Mexico.
Yeah, they had the best weed. That's what they did to stop.
Yeah.
That's what they did to stop it from the Mexicans making the money. They tried to say
black and white thing.
Oh, it's a movie.
Oh yeah, go watch it.
Black and white.
Latino, they did that shit. You go watch that shit.
No, I'm saying, is it in black and white?
You can really
black and white
movie.
Oh yeah, it's a black and white.
Cool. I see. I got the right one then.
It can't be that racist then if it's in black as well.
That shit is hilarious, man. And this is what they was teaching people.
Sakes, I just
that's what they was teaching the people about marijuana. You gonna laugh, man. You gonna fucking laugh.
It is funny.
Yeah,
Bro, they tried the same thing in America with probation, and then look what happened. Then you enabled the black market, you enabled the mafians in Chicago,
underground,
New York,
speakeasies.
Philadelphia.
People used to have to go underground and drink liquor. Could you imagine that shit? Liquor was illegal in America.
Yeah, I was watching Boardwalk Empire.
That's the show. What a show. That's back when I used to watch TV. I watched the
documentary, the Mafia one.
Proper
Have
show.
you seen the Netflix documentary about the Italian Mafia, how it started?
Yeah, New York.
New York, they talk like they're like Boston.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, so Paulie. I've got a cousin called Paulie, yeah?
I stopped weed 4 years ago, only cigs. You should have did the reverse.
Damn, what the fuck, bro?
That's a backwards.
That is violent for real.
That's a downgrade, bro.
Why you do that to your lungs? Jesus Christ.
Lewis, do not kick off Fata. Fata doesn't need to talk. He'll talk when he needs to, son.
We're just make noises.
That's on them. I don't push people out.
Oh, speaking of which, Jimmy.
Yo.
Were you having a discussion earlier about Enzo?
As far as what?
I don't know. Were you guys talking earlier about Enzo?
No, we didn't talk about Enzo today.
A while ago. No, we were like we touched on it at the
start. An hour ago or something.
Yeah.
As far as what?
Okay. Because people in the chat were saying that Factor was on a space what people.
slandering Enzo. Yeah, no. Yeah, that didn't. We wasn't talking about. Yeah, he was saying Fater was on the space dissing Enzo.
No, but everyone's had their moments. I remember after the Villa game, he played poor, and I was just like, "Fuck's sake, he's been so standard." I didn't mean it. I was just fucking annoyed that we lost.
You're just angry, innit?
The kid's played a lot
I
of
love
games.
Enzo. Like, it's the only time I've said something about
Enzo's
him.
fine.
Yo,
I
y'all don't do
I
this,
just want a
guys,
fatter
man.
standard session.
Yeah,
We all wanted this kid,
He hasn't been the reason we lost one fucking game, so he's fine.
bro. December, the
No,
last
no.
day of
I just want a
deadline day,
fatter
January
standard session.
31st. Nobody could get no sleep because they wanted this Argentinian kid to come through the door. Let the guy come through the door and settle, man. He's not even been a year yet, man.
Daddy, you suck your mum dicks in spaces, man. Fuck you.
Yeah, yes, Fatter. Come on, my brother.
Good one,
You know what it is. You know what it is with Enzo, right? Like some players, regardless of the league, team, whatever. Some guys hit the ground running, like Musa Diaby for Villa. He's hit the ground running. Like he went in the first game.
Yeah, but Enzo did hit the ground running. He just hasn't. It's just
exactly.
Like,
some players
like,
do.
Everyone knew.
Enzo was arguably our best player last year from January on.
But everyone can argue this year. Everyone knew when we brought Enzo in, he is worth.
Moyo, why are you cooking fat
and we
like
paid,
yeah,
and
kiss
we paid
my
overpriced
fucking
it.
ass, motherfucker. Stop dogging.
Yo, Moyo is
Everyone knows that Enzo is a hot prospect. Everyone wanted him.
Yo,
you drew him, bro?
Come on, you killing me.
Everyone knew.
Hey, Moyo, come on the panel and cook him, man. Moyo.
Yeah, no, everyone knew he's worth. We got him in because he was a hot prospect. He was playing really well in the World Cup, and we wanted him before because in the summer he was going to go for 70 mil, but every club was going to go for him. We guaranteed it. That's all we done, and he was playing really well last year. And he's going to keep getting better.
I've been seeing rubbish. People saying, tweeting rubbish. Listen, let's just forget about that. Let's just support the kid, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like I remember the whole Chelsea fan base wanted this kid through by all means.
Man,
even though they never watched a Benfica game in their lives.
Are we going back to Enzo?
Yeah,
sleepless nights though for this kid. Now, and I said it. Let this kid come. Do not give him don't give him no bad energy because this fan base is cool.
Guys, the only reason I brought him up is because I thought we were gonna cook fatter, but never mind.
Okay, sorry.
I didn't want a whole Enzo.
What did I do?
Prime, we're feeling merciful.
Fatter, defend what you said about Enzo, Fatter. What you say about it?
Oh, Enzo, Fatter, you had an opinion.
What did you say about Enzo?
What did you say?
Faces. What are you on about? It was toes, man. It was toes, bruv. Well, I didn't say a word, bruv. Right.
So is Prime?
What you on about?
Is Prime? Wait, so Fatur, are you saying Prime is just a gossip girl? Is he just?
Yeah, he's just gossip girl. TMZ, man.
Doing a gossip girl? Oh my god, you've been talking shit about me. Oh my god.
Yo, Moyo, come on. Yo, Moyo, come cook, Moyo.
Hey, there's space.
What's more?
Yeah, you can't boot the host out. They won't let 10 people in that case.
Exactly.
So.
Guys, if someone wants to come in, is there someone that wants to come in? Because
he didn't say he want to come in yet. He didn't say.
Oh, okay.
No, he said a couple.
No, Palmer still play under 21s.
Let me know when he wants to come in.
Yeah.
I think Alex wants to roll in now. I won't lie.
Yeah. Well,
Alex,
it was nice speaking to you lot.
Big up, man. Big up, bro.
All right, safe travel by the gravel, bro.
Yeah, Jimmy, Palmer won't be.
But I got cut 6.
Palmer won't be in the England squad for the Euros.
Nah, I don't think so neither.
Southgate's a retard, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's still playing under 21s. He all right.
Southgate might be get sacked, and then we get put on the.
They'll never sack him. They'll never sack him. He'll leave on his own. Whatever.
No. This will be his last tournament. This will be his last Euros. He is not
How long has he
staying.
got left on his contract?
This is his last. I think he did sign a new deal. I think after the World Cup, but this is his last. I don't see him.
Hey, respect.
Big up, everybody.
Big up, Alex, man. Big up yourself, bro.
You're a manager. You're a manager. Respect him.
There's a black Sub-Zero in the space.
Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
Is that a Mountain Dew flavor?
What?
Where are you going, Dad? You going to the pub?
What?
What pub you going to?
I think Matt's talking to someone else.
I think like four people are talking about a separate thing, and Matt is like, go to work, Matt. Yeah.
What?
Oh, sorry, mate. Hey, what's it? My fucking dad just came out. My dad just came out to the motor, and he was just like, "Yeah, God, I know when I come on that." Just trying to cover his lungs out.
Anyway, I was gonna come and say I affirmatively confirm that Pumbaa on Spaces is riding people's privates. I was there. I heard it.
It's
kind of sus.
in spaces.
You literally known NPC. Nobody asked you Chicken Little over there.
Yeah, nobody asked you. Shut up.
Why you licking between your fingers? Gross. Exactly. By the way, Chicken Little, tobacco also a plant, and it's addictive. Tobacco is that a tobacco leaves a plant?
Who is Chicken Little?
Hey, Toddy, I'm dick riding your pussy. How about that, bro?
Dick riding your pussy. Huh? What?
Pause, man. Pause, bro. What?
You see, I was about to cook your best friend over here, Chicken Little, from on the top. But no, you had to get involved. And
20 quid. I dare you, pussy-o. 20 quid. Yeah, you love me, bitch. I'm your bitch ass, motherfucker.
He ain't even paying attention to you.
I swear, man, that's the same person said the suck my dick. I don't know, man. Remember that situation? Like,
get to the fucking point, you pussy.
Who are you talking to?
Hurry up.
Who is he talking to?
Yeah,
I was talking to Chicken Little. I was gonna ask him a general question. Is tobacco leaves is a plant?
Am I Chicken Little? Am I,
yeah, you Chicken Little. Yeah, yellow.
I thought I've been called Lord Farquaad is the cartoon character. Tobacco is a leaf, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
marijuana
a plant.
Is too. So I was wrong.
So
right.
It's just a plant, right?
Yeah.
Mushrooms are also just.
I like mushrooms, to be fair.
No,
I can tell. I can tell.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought mushrooms were fungus.
You lied to my name.
Fungus.
No, it is a fungus.
Okay.
It's still a growing thing, like what Chicken Little was trying to state. It's a growing off the earth. He's trying to say the marijuana is growing. It's the earth product.
Let the herb grow.
Oh, you're right, Alex. I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, you didn't think because you killed all your brain cells with the. Oh,
I don't disagree.
Why do you hate this guy so much, Alex?
I don't hate him. Actually.
He doesn't hate. Yeah.
I actually don't. I actually like him more than I like the Pumbaa kid over here.
No, you definitely different there.
Oh, better.
Pumbaa I lost every freaking cell that had like sympathy to that guy because it annoys me lately so much. Like wasting oxygen and breathing out, and that like produces the global warming situation more. Farts and life.
Global warming, that's big, bro.
Like seriously, when he's on Spaces, like he's literally just like here, like only worse. Like, hey Tops, how about those drinks, Tops?
Hey,
him and Gucci Dan are like they have like the serious thoughts conversation between each other. Like seriously, they challenge each other. They challenge each other's IQs. You know, like IQs. Like I have a bigger number. No, I have a bigger number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how Fatur behaves on what's his name on Spaces. Like other one is only screaming, "Oh, proper chills. Tell him Tops. Tell him minerals. Proper chills." Tell me the difference. Was I saying good? No. Tell me the difference. Was I talking about the Gucci Dan or I was talking about Fatur? You don't know because they both sound the same.
Oh no, I try and stay away from them spaces. You won't catch me in the audience for that.
Hey, I kept my mouth quiet, bro.
I went there once. I heard
out.
more shouting than this stream after a loss. I'm good.
I actually heard Fatur saying like in the biggest and the biggest
spaces. I can't lie.
No,
You didn't make it over dramatic though. I can't lie.
and the biggest thing is go to a couple of streams back. What's his name? He went on another idiot's stream, Igal, and tried to sound so smart when he gave the like post game reviews. Like he uses such a big words, like his tongue is struggling. Like his tongue is like, what are you doing to me, man? He's like, what are you doing? You're trying to break me.
He has 2 masters, man.
I know. Masters in disability. Number one.
Nah.
There we go.
Nah, he has masters, man. Masters in
I
math.
love
right?
Rashford.
Yeah.
Never know it.
Good
You
shit,
never
man.
know. Do you see how he ask you? He answer your question. Do you have 2 masters? You never know, Ignorant. You never know.
You never know, man. You never know.
Are you all of a sudden an opera singer with that high pitched voice of yours when you lie?
I mean,
you never know it. You never know it.
Fatur might be like an idiot savant. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my word, man.
Like one of the kids, if they live on their own, they would just sit and eat their own shit and eat out the garbage. But then they could listen to fucking Mozart. Listen to a Mozart fucking song one time and play it back. He's one of them type motherfuckers.
You know when Alex comes on, you know at least one geezer in this chat is getting smoked.
He's usually fat.
Oh, I'm so missing talking to chat people. Rainbow, why you stole Rainbow from our kids, man? Now our kids cannot even enjoy a Rainbow.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
I just got that, boy.
Damn.
I remember.
Damn, stole the Rainbow from our kids, man. Now our kids
Do you know what Skittles' slogan was?
Taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow.
They used to whisper that shit.
Taste the rainbow.
No.
You know.
Now we want to shit the rainbow.
Now, oh shit.
Or suck it off.
Well, big up Sancho. Palmer should be playing over Foden. I'm ready for that conversation. Play him over Foden.
What, for England?
I think Foden.
I don't watch Madrid enough. So
Bellingham getting overhyped.
Bellingham is not overhyped.
Are you fucking stupid?
I know. I don't like to speak. Anyway, if I speak, I'll get in trouble. So I prefer not.
10G guys. That's a very Indian name. Are you
You can have a couple if you want.
I've watched every Real Madrid game.
You are not knowing. You are not knowing. You are not knowing. Fuck you, buddy. You are not knowing.
I've watched every Real Madrid game this year.
Caicedo
Besides,
is a thug.
them. He's been awesome and pretty much.
He's the best player in the world on form right now. Nobody has a better form than
the only game that Bellingham was not.
Bellingham was
the Atletico Madrid one.
And it's like
that was the
he's
only
going from
one.
club to country doing the same shit. Same shit. That's when you know he's on fire because it's like it's the same game.
264 goals in 257 first team matches. Fucking hell.
Okay. Well, let's add some context here. In Mike Maignan.
Who is the Maignan? Who is the guy?
Mike Maignan, the Milan goalie.
Oh, Maignan.
Top
Damn, I cannot read. Like I talked to Fatura and I became dumber.
Anyways, let's add some context, gestures. Okay, so his first season was with Lille in 2016-17. That team was battling relegation till the final day of the season. So he had a trash team. He was still very good. And then the next year they did all right. And then he literally won them a Scudetto almost single-handedly. Like if you look, all right, gestures, if you want to do this, look at AC Milan's record when Mike Maignan is injured and when he's healthy. Tell me what the stats are.
Look him, Steve.
Mike Maignan is a phenomenal goalkeeper. He's top three in the world, I'd say. For me. He's excellent. So
yeah, and that's why he needs to come to Chelsea and kill his career off, mate.
It'd be great for you guys. Absolutely. No, go on, Alex. Go on.
I don't know.
Right, so Milan from March. Milan's record since they signed Maignan from March was with him 51 wins, 30
51 games, 30 wins, 12 draws, 9 losses. Without him, 32
let
games,
me ask you,
17 wins, 5 draws, 10
Lewis.
losses.
Let me ask you different stat. What do we need more address more urgently in this
Not
team?
right now.
The goalkeeper or those front three cannot score to save their life.
I asked.
Remember that. I remember.
Sorry,
Do not
don't
jump.
do
Do not jump on that.
We need a fucking striker.
No.
Ask
Remember
Arsenal.
when I asked in the January, Lewis, who do we need more in the Chelsea? And you said,
"Oh yeah."
Yeah, remember that conversation? Yeah. I will.
I accepted I was wrong then. By the way.
Yeah. I know that, and I'm asking you again, like same question. For some reason, at midfield, we're creating chances. If you look at how many chances we create in this league this season, we do not put away those chances as much as you want. And another thing is when you are only 1 or 2 goals up, and all of a sudden you become under the pressure and you play from the back, you're more urgent. And for example, the specific what's his name? Arsenal game against Arsenal. Remember that thing when we conceded the first goal? That's the only thing that actually Arsenal had. So we kind of went like in this like an unbalanced thing. And when what's his name? The Michael Jackson. It was still Jackson 5. It wasn't after surgeries, so it was like a regular Jackson, the kid. So when he went, he did not keep the ball up top. He lose the ball immediately. Same as Madueke. Those balls that went high came back immediately and pressured against us. So that's the problem that we have right now. We cannot keep the ball high up the pitch. Technically, if you think about it, Pochettino did not do wrong. There's just the players that came in. They did not do their job. The ball
did nothing wrong.
The ball kept coming back, and my annoying at the same time by coming back, Thiago Silva and goalkeeper decided to become prime Jorginho and pass between each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how you supposedly hold on to the ball. Sometimes the funny part is during the game, there's so many times they kick the ball long to nobody. And at the end of the game, when we actually had the striker, they decided to stop to hit the ball long.
That's your boy Caldwell. Caldwell was kicking it long to nobody. I was
flexing his long pass ability. He's flexing.
He was just kicking that bitch up front. Steve, you remember I was losing my mind. Like, what is Caldwell? And then we got the striker up there. He stopped doing it.
He's flexing.
That's my point. And the goalkeeper, him and the goalkeeper.
Don't get me started on
when
Sancho.
When Jackson came in, they stopped to do that.
They stopped. Now you need to hoof it up there.
He started to play on the ground. I still believe he could have gone wide, like on the right hand side.
He could have did anything.
He could have gone on the right hand side. Eddie Nketiah, I don't even believe Eddie Nketiah would have made that run because Eddie Nketiah was trying to press. If he played it on the right hand side towards the right back, I don't think it would have been a problem. He just played it straight through and just like.
Justice Big L. Justice said, Chilwell was the best left back.
No, I'm not jumping.
He said Chilwell was the best left back in the world, man.
Wait, was this like 5 years ago?
No, that might be the worst take ever, man.
When did he say this? What was the take? What did he say? I forgot. What was it?
Chilwell was the best left back in the world, man.
When?
I remember he said that. Yes, he said last year, left back and right back, they have the best two in the world, like best combos or whatever you want to put it. Fullbacks. Thank you, fullbacks.
Best left back in England. Same shit.
Best right back. Yeah.
He ain't the best left back in England, bro. That dude is shit on a stick. He's fucking horrible. Chilwell is shit. He's been shit since that last injury. Years ago.
That's what I'll always say too. Injuries have screwed him up. And even at Leicester, he wasn't like.
He said world. Scott, he did say world. Okay, all right. I thought it was World. I thought it was World. But I could have been wrong. That's why I didn't want to argue it.
I think Borussia Dortmund's left back. For me, Bensebaini, the Algerian guy.
Guys, don't argue it. Don't argue it, or you're negative. Don't argue it. Chilwell is the best, guys.
Hey, are we cooking jesters? I'm here for it. This motherfucker, is this guy lying saying he said best English left back? There's video evidence of him saying multiple times best left back in the world, and then me and others arguing with Hernandez and Davies and him laughing that off. There's video evidence. We remember, bro. We have all the receipts, big man. Same. We have the receipts about. We have. Hang on. We have the same receipts. We have the same receipts for Mbappe is nothing but an English, a French Rashford. How did that work out for you, pussy-o? How did that work out for you, pussy-o? Hey, we have all the fucking receipts, boy. All the receipts. They're online, big man. There's a fucking stream that goes out online. They're all online.
I remember he said Rashford and Mbappe was the same player.
Yep.
Scott. He also said that if
Rashford is better, he feeds the kids, man.
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Mbappe made Paris poorer because he stole half of the Paris and half.
He stole half the fucking money for the
wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh, Scott! Breaking news! You're the biggest.
Hey, come on the stream and I'll still cook you, bitch. Come on the stream and I'll still cook you. Yeah, hey, we got the receipts, big man. We got all the fucking receipts. Come on the stream and I'll cook you, big man. Come on.
Scott,
hey, where's my big man in the comments? Been in the comments all day.
Treble in 2 years. Relax. We're going to be Manchester
City. Hey, man's been in the comments all day.
Oh shit, Daniel.
You went away for an hour, bro. You went away for an hour trying to find a stat.
Like, 2 years. If you don't think that, you're delusional, Scott. You're delusional.
Hey, no, he can come on the stream, bro. Thinks I'm hiding from him. Come on the stream, big man. You know I called you out on your bullshit.
I'll come.
Hey, I'm working right now. I'm on the stream. Hey, come on. Hey, you're just a pussy. I thought I was a pussy, but I'm working and still coming on the stream. Hey, you're a big man at your age of 75, whatever the fuck you are. Can't come on the stream
easy. Don't get Scott.
No. This man wants to talk shit. This man wants to have a laundry list of. I said we got the receipts. I'll cook this motherfucker every day ending in a Y. Every motherfucking day ending in a Y. I'll cook this dude.
Lewis, we need the bell. Fuck, man.
We need JR and King at ringside.
Oh man, that was fucking hilarious.
I know I've been out of town for a while, but what the hell happened in a couple of months, man?
Hey, listen, he did say Chilwell was the best left back. I remember, but I remember that.
Out there. That's what I don't understand. It's literally out there in video form. Like, you can't erase that.
He said Mbappe and Rashford was the same player. I'm like, what?
Like, it's out there. It's literally out there in the universe for people to watch.
Yeah,
like, it's really out there. Like, you just accept your L and move. That's the thing. If you just accept your L, like I've accepted my L's when it comes to Lukaku, when it comes to Potter, when it comes to plenty of things, I accepted my L's because it's out there. Because I said it. I can't erase that shit. I just got to accept it. Accept your L's and move. But no, you want to do this bullshit. Nah, we'll cook you.
Yeah, Lewis, you missed it, man. You missed the
I always missed something, but I had to go sort that out.
He barbecued Justice.
Well, I was 10. All right, I'll go watch it a couple.
Because Justice did say Lewis Chilwell was the best left back in the world.
No, he didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he said that. There's video evidence, bro. I'll go and fucking find the streams. He said it multiple times. I'll go and find the streams. No. I got nothing better to do.
Wait. Scott, was this when he said that he doesn't rate was it either Theo Hernandez or
no, he doesn't rate Davies because we were having a debate about left backs, and I said he needed an upgrade.
He didn't rate Davies.
I remember how the conversation came about, but he said Ben Chilwell was the best left back in the world, and when me and I think Alex disagreed, Jimmy might have been there. I can't remember. There's a few people disagreed. We brought up Davies. We brought up Hernandez. He laughed off Davies, and I can't remember what he said about Hernandez, but he said Ben Chilwell was the best left back in the world.
I remember he did because I always bring up Davies when it comes to left back because he played counter half. I love Davies.
Yeah,
he's a beast.
Davies awesome.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Like I said, I think the most underrated left back in the world is Bensebaini at Dortmund. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome player.
But Chilwell is Cucurella's better than fucking Chilwell. Let's be honest.
Chilwell.
I think Pumba is better left back than
Justice, you gotta hold that L, Justice.
Hey, Scott, don't forget that Matsson's not good because he doesn't get into the England squad.
Yeah, I don't even get that.
That might be him not rating the England squad, which I mean, they haven't won anything.
No, Matsson's not English.
Oh yeah, I keep fucking forgetting that. He's Dutch, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Dutch. And he does.
I think
He
they're all
plays
English.
for the Netherlands. He plays.
Yeah.
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 He's just our academy player, so he's homegrown.
It's always because he's common. I just think, English.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with Ake back in the day. There was a
Yeah,
video. I was
he's
like, yeah,
English.
he's English. No.
No, he's Dutch.
He's Dutch like a motherfucker.
Standard generalization.
He's Dutch like a motherfucker.
Dutch like a motherfucker.
He's so Dutch, he smokes him. The Dutch is, bro. That's how Dutch he is.
Dutch
I
players, man.
remember what's his name? Anano.
Yeah, I remember that when Jester said he's not starting in England because he's not starting for English. But I was there when that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, he can't play for England.
Man.
Yeah, Maldini for real. Maldini's here every day, so he anything he say, I'm co-signing. He's here. He's literally here every day, man.
Judge Danish, bro.
Yeah, he don't miss nothing, man.
Big up Professor for the donation as well. Big up my G. Love for the love.
I actually think Danish Maldini provides more for this streams than Fatur over here.
Yeah, Maldini's that guy, yeah.
Wow.
Maldini's that guy.
Maldini, if you ever wanted the link, just let us know. I know I follow you on Twitter.
Yeah, Maldini's that guy, yo. I fuck with.
Big up to Professor.
By the way, if you watch Pumbaa's changing, like the time period changes, he called me fat a couple of streams ago. Like if you watch Fatur, like on the sidelines, this is funny that you think this is the first time he got cut on a camera doing whatever he did on game. It happens every season. I've known Fatur for a couple of seasons now. I've seen him. You can make like a short videos of blinkers, like how Fatur changes. Soon he's gonna have to buy 2 season tickets to take the airplane. Like what I'm saying, like the 2 people seat.
Fatur, what size jersey you wear?
It's called the
Fatur's extra hench, bro. Extra wham.
I gotta change.
It's probably
It's
1X,
bro.
2X. Because I wear a fucking small, but I wear 150 pounds.
Because he uses like a cape.
Boy, that's all kinds of.
Coming on the coat.
Alex, you a fuckhead, yo. Fuck you, man. Leave for
I must just think, fuck you, Alex, bro.
Is there a Friday night game? Who plays? I need some football in my life.
I don't think
I'm watching 4 games right now.
By the way,
Fucking back kitchen cabinet, man.
I need some Europa on my screen.
Oh no, Palace Spurs. Like
Palace Spurs is tomorrow. I'm watching that shit.
Ooh, watch them.
I wouldn't be surprised if Fatur is sitting somewhere on the space somewhere on the Twitter and forgot that he's actually on a stream, or he's already harassing somebody on
Brighton is gonna they're gonna pan
OnlyFans or something.
Yeah, Brighton are gonna.
They're gonna fucking score about 25 goals today. I'm watching that Brighton game. I'm watching that Brighton game. They are gonna destroy
that Utrecht Ajax game. I woke up at 6 a.m. to watch that, bro. What a game! What a game!
That is commitment, bro. I would not wake up at 6. I would watch the fucking highlights, bro. As soon as I wake up.
Nah, you don't know Steve.
Oh yeah, they do this. Like think about when we look at 12:30 on Saturday. What time that's going to be in America?
7:30 a.m.
Steve, you don't have to give us a POV view of you cooking a freaking meal. You can turn the camera off.
Sorry, bro. Alex, fucking calm down before you start fucking trying to fucking shoot me up with a Tommy gun, bro.
Europa. I forgot Europa.
Hey, Lewis,
I'm watching Azad Alkmaar and
I need to set that up. I'll figure that out during the break between the Blackburn and Spurs game. I'll figure that out.
Come on, man. My players
will run.
Yeah, Alex. Lewis, let me know if you get any Spurs. I still haven't got any Spurs aways.
I'll let you know, bro. But
okay,
What is
250.
Alec has to do with the Spurs away?
Yeah, 3 o'clock. Yeah.
It'll be my first game I've missed this season if I don't get it. I'll be gutted.
I'll let you know, but that shit ain't gonna be easy. You might have to go to the away pub and just ask around.
Oh, West Ham's playing. We put the West Ham game.
West Ham.
Dreams planned for Friday. There'll be a Brighton preview. I might merge that with the Palace Spurs watch along, 2-in-1. Might as well do that. Saturday, 5 p.m. So after the 3 p.m. kickoffs, I'm gonna go live and do a review.
Yeah, I'm doing early I'm doing early stream. I'm gonna be up like 6 o'clock. Oh my god.
I actually want to know what Fatu's true opinion on
Sunday watch alongs.
Enzo, so I can have it on the recording, so I can bring to Tobes, so we'll know which jig he likes to ride better. So Fatur can come back. Yeah, Fatur.
Fatur. He's talking to Fatur. What's your real opinion on Enzo, Fatur?
By the way, I went back on the space and listened to recording of Daniel and Minerals FC. Daniel, loved it, Daniel. Thank you. It brought the cheers to my ears, man.
What happened? Where? Send me that. I want to listen. What did he do? Did he cook them?
It's on Space. It was on Monster's Twitter account. One of the spaces 2 days ago or something. And go to the recording and go to find the part. It's not long from the beginning. It's like you'll hear it. You'll hear the whole freaking conversation. It's brilliant. See, like I seriously want to know Fatur's opinion on Enzo.
Go on, Fatur. Stop hiding.
I actually think what's his name?
Big up redneck man.
What's his name? That fuck that. But beside Enzo, who's playing beside Enzo? Fucking
Caicedo?
See what drugs do to your brain, people.
This shit, Alex?
Yeah. Just fast forward.
All right.
What is that?
It's how Monster start the space.
Oh, fair enough.
Fatur's hiding, bro. Where are you, Fatur?
What's the name of the guy that plays besides
Caicedo?
Caicedo, fuck God.
He's Ecuador, yeah.
Yeah, Caicedo. If people think that Caicedo played poorly for the past, I beg your difference, man. Caicedo is becoming the monster that I predicted he actually gonna be.
Oh yeah, he's playing good.
I think he's playing way better than people saying that he is. Actually, Enzo too. Like people think that it's like you have to do something like special, like amazing things. Like like the reason why Palmer is all on the eyes real good because he does basic really good. He holds on to the ball. Yeah, and then he does something extra to make the to catch your eye. But the basic things he does not stop doing it. The job description, he's doing it well. Position himself, hold on to the ball. By the way, I know you're gonna laugh. But I think Palmer is everything what Chelsea thought Kai Havertz is going to be.
Oh, facts.
Yep.
He actually even moves like Kai Havertz.
He looks like him out there. He does.
Yeah,
but he
body movement,
way more lively.
Like the body movement, like he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like
he looks juiced up. Like he's
like Havertz on coke instead of meth.
I mean, I always like Palmer. I always liked it. I thought that I was always prop him up. I prop him before Chelsea came to Chelsea. I was like, that kid got some game in him.
Yeah, we was talking about that earlier before you came on, Alex. That's what I was saying. Like y'all acting like Palmer is not. I was like, that kid showed in City that he was ready to be a mainstay player. It's just he wasn't
that in City to get even. He actually started to get the minutes amount the same as
Foden. Shit I just said about a half an hour ago. Same preach, brother. Preach. Preach,
I
Alex.
was like, man, this is not easy to get into the team, and
Preach.
people forget about it. That it's like,
Silva,
like
Mahrez, Foden. These are all the players he has to go around to get time, and was getting time.
And if you think about it, we all had like, remember Sancho's that at United, he used to be on the same youth thing. He decided to go to Germany because he couldn't find the minutes over there. Palmer actually stayed. And he played in the cup games. I feel like it's not a lot, but I think we paid decent amount of money for decent player. Actually, I'm not saying he's the best in the sliced bread, but he had the world at his feet, and it's like I'm glad that he has a little bit of BLM in it, because that little bit of aggression, like he's not came from the subdivisions, you know what I'm saying, like from like anyway.
Kai's on Twitter posting war videos and shit.
Yeah, he's said he enlisted for the army, didn't he?
He's a proper geezer.
No, he's not. I actually trolled him about that at the chat. He's not. Only way you can go is volunteer at this point. Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
There's a volunteer situation where you can go and you can go get paid. It's like
I'll take your word for it.
But what happens is it's not Kai didn't. It's like it's not mobilization. He's
Kai ain't going. Kai, you can't put that on TikTok and Twitter. Kai,
I think he's even said he's like a reservist.
Yeah,
I think
he's reserved. Well, everybody's reserved. You serve your country.
They don't want my old
It's
ass.
mandatory. It's mandatory back home too. It's mandatory. So you go because you're mandatory. And when you finished,
I'll see you. I'll see you in freaking Pakistan in like 2 years, bro. AKs in arms. High five, bro.
I ain't going to nobody's war, bro.
We getting called up for that shit when World War III.
I'm going out like Muhammad Ali. Lock me up. I ain't going to nobody's war. Crazy as fuck.
Look, I don't know nothing about this conflict. I really don't know nothing about it. It's not my war. It's not my thing. But
yeah, I ain't fighting
nobody. Look, I don't
know the history. But
I've never seen so many kids in so many. I just never saw it, and it breaks my heart, man.
I can't believe you know what bothers me, Alex? Both sides claim to be so religious, and they celebrate killing each other's kids like that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Not just killing them, setting them on fire.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all tripping. That I want no part of that land. No area in this world got blood on it like that area.
Exactly.
You keep that shit.
Yeah.
They're
always gonna be fighting.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. That's why I don't try to give no opinion on that shit. They've been fighting.
Exactly. I'm just keeping myself to myself.
I went to watch a documentary on that conflict. They said, "Oh, it started in the 1700s." I cut that shit right off.
No. That's the little.
I gotta leave in 2 minutes.
The little I know about this conflict, it's based on what year you decided to go history from. You see what I'm saying? Like if
they showed me where it started in the 1700s.
I don't care where you started. I'm saying like everything. Like for example, like I understand that what they did is bad at October when it happened. But to level the ground with that's just horrible, man. That's just horrible. Look, I've been in the medical field for so long, and everybody knows about my people that I work with. They know that I don't do good with pediatrics. It breaks me because I have a young kids. Everything that you do, you put your kids into that thing, so it breaks me. It literally breaks me. I cannot do it. People know it around me. People know around me that I cannot do nothing with pediatrics. I can't. But like every time with the pediatrics, I'm like, look, I'm checked out. It's not like, please don't get me, because I will do crazy shit, especially if I see domestic violence and kid involved. I don't care. I'll go to jail.
Yeah, I'd rip the guy's head off, bro. Anyone touching? Yeah.
Facts. Goes without saying. But guys, I'm sorry, I don't want to rush this, but I do have to head out. So I'm gonna wrap up this. You guys,
big up.
Tomorrow we're gonna do a joint preview and a Palace Spurs watch along. It makes way more sense.
Is there a game going on or something?
Yeah,
Palace
Leon.
Spurs tomorrow.
Premier League, yeah.
Today
Premier League.
game.
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
Tomorrow,
today,
Friday
Alex.
night.
It's Conference League.
Today's
in Europe.
Europa League and Europa. Yeah, that's it.
I'm
So
watching.
yeah,
Villa.
redirecting to Flawless. I think Flawless is still live. Yeah, everyone head over to Flawless. Tell them De Gea in and big up people.